All right, everybody, we're going to give everybody just a couple of minutes to share it out. They wanted to be able to send it out to get people connected. We'll be starting in just a moment. All right, everyone. Just getting started. Kind of checking in with a couple of our guests over here. We've got Mr. Dale Stanley and Mubarak that's joined us tonight.
Hello,
Guys.
everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And a good matchup between Mr. Evanon and Alex Saputo. Even race to 21, and 10 ball. I actually did not even discuss if they're just doing standard rules on this one or not. So I guess we'll all learn a little bit at the same time.
I don't think they'll be playing call shot, call safe. It's kind of a broken way to play the game. Takes a two-shot, takes two-way shots out of it. It's not my favorite way to play.
I think that's what 9 ball's for, though. Personal opinion. Everybody does it a little differently. So with any luck, tonight we will not have any technical difficulties. We are using a few pieces of new equipment for the very first time. So fingers crossed this is all going to go great.
I like to go to the bottom rail here and back up. I don't like slow rolling it. I don't like drawing underneath the 8.
And I don't think Evan likes to slow roll it either.
You don't slow roll it coming down and up.
Right.
But it does take the 7 out of the equation.
Also the side pocket.
Well, it adds the side pocket, right?
Looks like he's got a little bit of that. He's just got to stun it. Great shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a good angle here. Sort of like 3 o'clock. There you go. Maintain the right angle so he's not going away from the 9. He's going towards it. Just like a hair under the center.
Definitely going to let you call it when it comes to some of the shots that Evan makes, because me and him shoot a very different game.
Yeah, not a lot of people play like Evan.
He plays aggressive.
All right, looks like he's going to get first blood on this one. See if we cursed him. All right.
Did you see what happened on the break? Who broke?
I believe Alec broke.
Did he scratch?
Not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, either way,
I was clicking buttons. So that's normally why I bring other people in, but you weren't watching, so.
Yeah, I dogged it. I'm gonna do better.
right, so Evan up to bat on rack number 2.
So we're trying to make the 4 and the 5 ball. 2 and 3 are consolation prizes. Let's see where it puts the cue ball.
You like just off center on this one? Or do you go more
For
to the rail?
sure. It depends on your table. I like to break a little further out, but he's breaking from the rail, so that changes the dynamic of it all. Yeah, he missed
He
it.
missed it, the one.
Wide open.
So I like banking the 1 under the 8 and sending the cue ball with high left between the 4-7 to the bottom rail, kind of like where the chalk is on the far rail there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks hard, but it's not. And you get them a lot with the 3. The 3, the 7, the 10, the 8. A lot can go well. The only thing you don't want to do is clip the left or the right side of the 7. If you clip the left side, you can scratch on the side. You clip the right side, you can scratch in the corner. It's really the only danger.
He's playing.
Yeah.
Now he's going to
Oh,
corner.
that's going to get close.
Yeah, way wide.
Yeah.
But it was the right shot.
Yeah.
It was the right shot. That's why you got to play to hit the long rail there. For sure.
So I'm not too familiar with how Alec shoots as far as, is he aggressive? Is he...
I don't know. I haven't played Alec in well over a year. He played well back then. I wonder if he's going to try to 3-foul him here. Right? Because you can bank that 1 just shy of the side pocket and try to get under the 4 and 5 up there. And if you do that, you leave yourself with a real easy way to 3-foul the guy. And it's hard to hit if you get him up under the 8, because now you got to go at least 3 rails.
I think that's one of the bigger mistakes whenever we see people trying for the 3-foul is to they hit it out in the open.
Yeah,
and then
you can't
you're
do
not going
that.
to do anything after
You want to
that.
control both the cue ball and the 1 ball.
If that doesn't go too far or bounces back out, that's a good shot.
But he lets them long rail kick.
Yeah, long rail kick or a jump. It looks like he only has to jump like a quarter of the ball.
True.
It doesn't look like it's too close. I think he can jump that ball. I think I would be jumping this one.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Now, what do you think, Mubarak? When you jump this ball, see, I would be aiming for the right side of the 1 ball, trying to get the 1 ball
back
2 rails back down.
On the too far.
I don't think anything good can happen if you hit the cue ball or the 1 ball on that side.
Yeah, you have to buy the pocket.
Or at least he got the hit off of it, and 2's a little messed up.
Yeah, see, this is one of those shots where you're like, oh, good, I can shoot the 1, break out the 2, and everything's fine, but everything's not fine. You're almost better suited to play safe from here, as weird as it sounds, because it's real hard to play safe on the 2, and it's even harder to run out. The thing about playing safe here is it doesn't advance your position at all. Yeah, see, what was the point? What was the point of breaking out the 2 ball? Because the cue ball and the 2 ball are going in opposite directions.
This is a tough cut shot, so I think he might bank it 1 rail and leave the cue ball behind the 4 ball.
And
Yeah, with inside English.
we
Yep.
will,
Side.
depending on like how the game goes, you might see a little bit of defenses from Evan. Not typically a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. But when he goes back and watches this, you know, everyone has flaws. I make mistakes every game, I'm sure. So,
I don't think
what do you think, Mubarak?
I would like to go 2 rails here or 3 behind.
3 behind, right? Yeah. Just missed the 3 ball.
Yeah, if the 1 ball hits the 4 ball, it's gonna go towards that long rail, right? And if the cue ball stops there, it's not gonna leave him with either shot.
See, I wouldn't hit this 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Because what good can come from hitting it 100 miles an hour? If you hit the 3rd rail softer, I don't know about this.
That's it.
Yeah, that was just asking a lot. But he wasn't in a good way. Like, I'm saying it's asking a lot, but his alternative was 3-rail kicking the ball. So, you know, now here's a good 3-railer.
Yeah.
Shoot at 3 rails and stop behind. This is good too, but if you shoot the ball 3 rails, again, you're going to put the 1 ball up by traffic where you can 3-foul the guy. If you do this, you know, there's just not as much good that can come. What do you think about thinning the one on the left side and going up under the 6? Between the 6? Yeah, between the 6-9. Oh, he just shoots at it. He just shoots at it. Yeah, the pool guy said, no, you're going to sell out on this one.
What do you think about this shot?
Well, I like to play short side on the 2.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to jack up as much as he is.
I think he's trying to play it, but yeah. He tried to draw it.
Yeah.
This could be trouble.
Now, this shot here, if you hit it at like, what would that be, like 10 o'clock? And try to spin between the 7-9, 2 rails. It doesn't, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, but he hit it too high.
He got there.
Great.
Fortune favors the brave. So here you just want to hit it with like 3 o'clock. You want to make sure you get relatively straight on the 3 because the 4 ball is the tricky ball. You got to shoot the 4 ball either up table in the corner or in the side. And either way you go, the 4 to the 5 is like the key shot. To get good on the 5, you're going to get out. See, this is the angle that he wanted.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you try to get to the right of the 7 ball and get an angle where you're going to have a tougher shot on the 5, but you're still almost always going to make it, and when you make it, you're always going to be good on the 6? Or do you want to play the gap between the 6, 7?
This one out because he doesn't mind that cut just to get him back up on the 6 ball.
This is tough. It's hard to tell on the monitor just how hard the shot is.
Yeah, he left it on the
Oh, he played short side. See, I don't like short side because now the 7 ball might as well be like a beach ball. It's hard to get a good shot on the 6.
He might want to go 2 rails.
He might be able to like stun it straight with spin, like straight out and then spin it back like this with more spin though,
Yeah.
you know?
I was thinking almost the same shot going 2 rails. And then coming like towards the side pocket where the 9.
Oh, to play it like up in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have worked too.
And for those of you just tuned in, Travis, I see that you asked the question there, but for those just tuning in, joining us tonight is Mubarak and Mr. Dale Stanley.
Hello. Okay, so
Think he underhit it?
yeah,
He's going to keep running.
Yeah, 50-yard line. I like to play shape for that ball on the side. He can still do it like a pinch draw, almost like bumping the 10. Yeah.
Ooh, that 10 didn't become a problem.
I don't think that it is. But I do like to come up and down and shoot the 9 in the corner. I wouldn't try to hold it and shoot it in the side. Just because if you allow yourself to hit the 8 ball, not a lot of bad can happen, but you had a lot of accuracy, a lot of percentage points. Yeah. See?
He tried to.
Instead of just rolling it, just hit it to come up and down. Cue ball's going to go another 5 feet.
It came up pretty good on that one, though. Wouldn't have rolled quite that far if he would have made it, just because it would have slowed it down. But
I think he can see the edge of the 8.
Yeah, maybe hide him behind the 8-10, or the 9-10 rather.
No.
Yeah, like this.
well,
He did it
strong.
I think he sold out. Well, so this
Yeah,
is an interesting safety proposition. Because I think he can only hit, as we're looking at it, the right side. Oh, wow. So you could hit more of that ball than it looked like.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
And he played good cue ball, too. Good cue ball. Doesn't sell out when he misses it, but has a way to win when he makes it. That's good. Now.
And Philip saying hello. How's it going, Philip?
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil, how you doing?
See, now this is like the Evan on special right here. Spirit in, go 2 rails. This is what this guy lives for.
Must still
Not
be
today.
early.
So here's another shot where you go short rail, back out to the center of the table. Yeah, I don't slow roll this ball, and I don't play position for the 9 in the side. I think you can hit it with just a touch of inside if you even need it. And you're going to come right between the 9 and 10 and right back out. Nothing bad's going to happen. Just got to trust it.
I don't think he's going to be it.
Yeah. It's interesting they missed it the same way. His speed was bad in that it was slow both times, and both times that his speed was bad, he overcut it.
That's a jump shot.
Tough one.
Yeah, you're happy to be at the table, but not as happy as maybe you could be.
You'd rather your opponent have it.
He can take it 2 rails and go behind the 8 ball.
I don't think there's enough room. I think you just, I just go for it. I try to make this ball.
Yeah. And you have the 9 ball on the side ball.
Yeah. Well, because, you can either make it and get a shot, you can make it and play safe or like leave the guy long, you can make it and get lucky. A lot of good things can happen. Like here, this isn't easy. But I don't hit this ball 100 miles an hour. I just take the shot, roll it up in the bottom right corner, play position for the 9 in the corner where the pink glove is. And my man here plays safe. He's like, no.
That's good.
I'm going to just lock it up. It's a good shot.
He left him 1 rail kick.
Yeah, I don't know that he can go 2.
Yeah, he's going to hit it with speed here to leave it.
Yeah, you always call it. Always call it in the bottom right corner as we're looking.
So you want to hit it with speed so you leave distance between the 8 ball and the cue ball.
But if there was a little more room, like let's say there was more room than what we think, a good shot would be to come deeper and go 2 rails. Because when you hit the 8 coming out from the bottom rail, now you're creating separation. That's what you're trying to do when you're kicking at these balls. Especially, like, the more hopeless the situation, the more you want to do that. Just any kind of chance to give yourself a few extra percentage points to win the game.
Good.
Yep. Just roll this. Just float down like a diamond. You don't got to get straight on this ball. Float it like a diamond. If you get straight, what happens is you get too close to the long rail.
Yeah.
Now you're bridging off the rail. You could even stop it here if you wanted. Yeah, I like this. Mm-hmm. You get straight, the next thing you know, you're 3 inches from the rail, wondering, why me? But you did it to yourself. This was the right way to play it, I think.
All right, 1-1. Moving on to rack number 3. Let's see the rest of this race. We've had some really close races out here over the past month or so, and maybe this one will be the same way.
It's pretty evenly contested, just from what I can remember about Alec. Obviously, I have more experience with the Evans game lately, but no one comes out here and bets high and just doesn't think they can win. That's one thing.
Right.
You can rely on. Alec thinks he has a shot. That's why it's here. Derek says the game's real close. Victoria says hello. She doesn't like Mubarak, just hello to me now. But that's all right.
He might go for the 110 here. Everyone is.
He's looking at it too. You couldn't pay me to shoot at this ball. Well, what you might be able to pay me to do is to float the 1 ball under the 6-4 and just lightly. Oh, I see. I thought the 9 ball was a cue ball. Oh, okay. Well, then I like it.
Oh, you missed it, but
Well, good.
Second prize.
Great shot.
Mr. Brian, how's it going? See, he's joining our stream. He was actually out here last Friday.
Yeah, nah, Brian, that game was close. I saw you were ahead early. I don't know exactly what happened, but, Mike plays good. There ain't, can't win them all.
And Victoria, thank you very much for the stars. We always appreciate the support.
What a hero. We don't do Cash App or Zelle for donations?
We do. It's actually up at the top.
Oh, see? Travis Schlow? Get on it. Where did you? Oh yeah, see, it's right at the top of the street.
I can make it bigger, a different color.
We're here to accept. See, I like banking the 1 here because when you bank the 1, you're in action.
Yeah, you want to start and go towards the middle of the table.
What you don't want to do is hit it too hard. See, you hit it too hard. If you hit that ball a little softer, it's unbelievable how much more it'll lengthen out. Because what's the point of hitting it hard like that? You got a worse shot on the 2. See, I like just rolling this ball.
I go too well. Oh, they roll.
I like to roll it, and what do you think? I like coming at the 10 ball here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, drawing to the 10 ball. 1 rail.
Yeah, just play to miss the side pocket. It's like a common shot. You're always worried about scratching, so you're playing just under it. This is like, it's dangerous, but if you make it, you do well.
That's what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Ouch.
it's scratched.
Yeah.
I think he thought the 2 ball thick.
Well, he's
That's
never
why
taken my advice
ball
again.
scratched.
I'm 0-1. I'm 0-1, folks.
This is why I like other people to come in and help with the commentating so they can curse people and not just me.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Commentators curse. So it looks like the 7 goes by the 8. The 4, 5, and 6. Wait.
Yeah, about the 7 ball?
Well, you just...
I don't see a problem.
Yeah, you would just want to get a little bit of angle on this 7 ball so you can touch the 10 ball.
Yeah, so the problem is the 10 ball is in one of the worst positions it can be in because
Absolutely.
it's hard to shoot, obviously it's hard to shoot it in the bottom left corner because of the point, and it's hard to shoot it in the top left corner because of the point. So just touching that ball in any way is gonna be good. Now this is not where you want to be.
Yeah, he got on the wrong side of this ball. He might go
Now he has to go 3
Yeah,
rails.
3 rails to come off the center of the table.
Yeah, he stood right up on it.
We might have moved that 10 ball.
Yeah.
Alex and
So now a good shot is rail first.
Oh.
You go rail first, hit the 6 full, bank the 6 towards the 9, and the cue ball floats up on the 10.
I think he was looking at the 6-10 combination. Yeah, he's looking at it right now.
Yeah, see, if I shoot the 6-10, the 10 hangs up, and I leave the 6 right in front of the side pocket. I've seen this.
That first shot.
Now, one might say, well, Dale, play better combinations. But I'm trying to play the kick safe. That's how bad I am at combinations. I'm over here, now I don't even consider it. I'm just, kick safe.
And he's comfortable with the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good option. Really, it's a Mickey Mouse bank, Make it you win the game.
Oh, you got too close to that air ball.
Perfect.
So,
See, I like hitting this with 3 o'clock, 2 rails back and forth.
a little bit of inside. Go up and
Yeah, 3 o'clock, but like half a tip of 3 o'clock. Just enough to change the tangent line so the cue ball comes flat. Yeah, just take your time. In a long set like this, it's so important. Yeah, see, this is too much spin.
Hey, came out
But it
good.
worked out. In a long set like this, it's so important to win the easy games. Because the easy games are what cost, Shane and Dennis the other day, they play a race to 120, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to talk about anything except for the straight in 9 that Shane misses, right? Like the other 118 games that he played didn't matter. It's just, and I lost money on this set, so I don't know.
What about the very last game, double hill and almost a scratch to the side?
God. Yeah.
through the air ball.
Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Let's just move
Moving
on.
along.
Let's just move on. It's uncomfortable. This is one of those weird positions on a pool table where it's just, you can't get comfortable. There you
Yeah,
go.
he used the whole pocket.
Well, he played good pocket speed, though, aware that his bridge was uncomfortable and he needed to add those extra percentage points to make the game a sure thing.
So it's 2-1, go to the 4th rack.
We can't get him to speak up. He's got like the softest voice and the furthest away from the mic in here, but he's here.
Yeah, they don't yell in Dubai.
They have people for that.
Marvin is asking about me.
Yeah, Ross thinks I'm 0 for a lot more than that, and he's right. But we don't. All right, so let's see this break. We remember we missed his last break, or did we? Maybe it was just me.
No, he hit a square and he just didn't make any ball.
See how he's much further out? This is the way I like to break on this table. Yep.
Yeah,
You see,
That's
hit it relatively soft.
He almost
Made a ball.
Pocket, the side pocket.
The wing ball that he was trying to make hit the point, so
just caught a little low on the cue ball, but
I'd be looking to move in like half of a ball from that last break.
For this shot, I think the right shot is to bank the one ball towards that short rail and come behind the 4 ball to the blockers. The 4-3-9.
Yeah, bank the one ball to like the middle of the short rail and come straight across with like a smidge of inside or something.
Yeah,
Like this. Yeah. See, the inside's important.
Yeah, he got it.
Because the inside, if you get to that same spot on the rail, but you don't hit it with inside English, what happens is now you're at the first diamond instead of the second diamond. Now all of a sudden he can see the one ball. That little bit of inside English just makes it makes the 3 and the 9 ball like 4 times as big. And it's not. It's just the knowledge to know to do it. It's not any harder.
This is a tough shot right here. He might scratch on that.
I think he only has to jump over part of the ball.
Yeah, but like he's gonna hit the left side of the one ball. Looks like this.
Oh, you mean perfect?
Yeah.
A little unlucky here, I would say. Yeah, now you want to get him up under the 2, I think. I think he can. I think the 2 is a couple ball widths away from the pocket. I think you can slide right under there. This is another one of those polarizing spots because either you for sure get ball in hand or he for sure gets ball in hand. The reason I like to shoot this ball is because you can shoot the one right at the 10. Shoot the one right at the 10, lay up under the 2, and if it lays up good for the combination, you shoot the combination. If it lays up good to shoot the 1-3 rails out and stick under the 10, you can do that.
He's trying to thin and go between the 3-4, 2 rails behind the 7-10.
I would go in the drink.
Yeah, he left it. I think he left the combination.
But you can't fault him for not wanting to slide up under that little cubby hole with, on the 4th game for a bigger set.
Yeah.
Still some nerves. Still a little uncomfortable, probably.
And definitely his first time ever being out here, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evan's very comfortable. Made a good combination.
Yeah, that's a good opening shot for him.
See, I don't know if I like going forward here. I like to draw towards the center of the table.
He's trying to play.
But he had a good angle there.
Yeah.
He had a good angle to go forward. It looked a little straighter to me. See, you roll this ball or punch it? He punches it.
Yeah.
See, I roll
Just
that
like
ball.
that.
It's because I don't have a stroke. But I punch it.
No, it's just
stroke
like
goes sideways.
He's going to go to the short rail and come out in the center of the table.
We got a little action in the chat. Gotta love it.
I think he got on the wrong side of the ball.
See, now I would punch this ball though. I would punch it with like half a tip. Like that. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, that's what I thought. Coming toward the center of the table.
No. Punch it with like half a tip so it just like stuns forward a hair. Get this line. So the important thing here is to come high.
Oh.
Yeah, he jumped up again.
Yeah,
this is what I meant, right? Like, what good is this? This is no good because
he's gonna hit the 10 ball.
You needed to be a couple diamonds higher so that you could either hit the 7 ball flush and draw back and miss the 10, or hit the top side of the 10 to get position. Here, I would play the cue ball under there. I wouldn't put the 6 ball under there.
He's trying to put the 6 ball there.
Yeah, I think the cue ball is easier.
There is a gap, but
if it doesn't scratch, then that's a great shot. It did.
That's one of the reasons you want to put the cue ball under there. Like, a lot less bad can happen, right?
You had 2 shots. Bank the 6 ball and leave the cue ball behind the 7-10. You could also leave it on the long rail on the right and just roll the cue ball and leave it on the other rail.
I would go 3 rails here. I don't think I would draw between there. Yeah. Or I would go 2 rails with like low left, like back and forth.
Yeah.
That would have been my third option. Of course, it worked perfectly.
So you're gonna draw 1 rail or go 2 rails forward? Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
he's gonna stun it with spin.
That's a tough angle there.
See, I always hit the point here. I've started to shoot this. Well, I don't want to say I started to shoot any ball like Efren, but I hit this ball with outside English, which is not the easy way to make it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
this can never happen. You never even see if you hit that ball with inside English. You can scratch in either side pocket, or you can hit the point and get a bad shot. If you hit with no English like he did, now all of a sudden you're going towards the corner. But if you hit it with, as he was looking, right English, now all of a sudden you're coming up towards the middle of the table and back out. It makes the shot a little harder, but when you make it, you got a shot to win.
Mm-hmm.
You always get paid. You can hit a good shot the other way around, and you don't always come away with something.
so what do you think about this shot, Dale?
I sell out here myself.
Yeah.
I think the right shot is the edge of the ball on the right side as we look,
That's
but
what-
I can't see that ball.
That's what
that
he's trying
ball-
to do.
I think it's the right shot.
Oh, yeah.
He did pretty good there,
Yeah, really good.
all things considered.
It'll run a little bit.
See, now the cue ball's coming. I think if he cuts the ball in, he's going to miss the side pocket, and he's going to be within a couple balls width of the 10 ball, off of like coming into the 4th rail. But I think you always cut it this ball.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever bank it.
Well,
I
no
think
place
he-
bets is just going 4 rails. The out the
Yeah,
cue
he
ball.
might put a little bit of inside.
If he, see, the thing is, you can't hit this ball too hard because you want it to open up. Yeah, see how I hit it soft and it opened up and it still ran into the 10?
Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like he
I don't think he can.
he definitely left a jump shot.
Yeah.
This is a good. I mean, it's a pretty good 2-rail kick. You just shoot to the center diamond of the bottom of the as we look at it, the far short rail, center diamond, running English.
With just a portion of the ball though, I don't break out a jump cue often. I think this is one that I do though. Just because
Yeah.
it's only a quarter of the ball sitting there.
But is Alec right-handed?
No, he's left-handed.
Oh well, if he's left-handed, you jump it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as a right-handed player. I can't reach that ball.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not going to be one of the underhanded. It's going to be one of the more spear type, over the shoulder type of
I don't think so.
jumps. But he looks like he's pretty comfortable with queuing that one.
Well, you wouldn't spear this ball because think if you speared it, you'd have to be below the short rail.
Oh, he just
Run back. He hit it pretty soft.
yeah.
That was a good attempt.
Mhm.
Just, it's easy when you're standing beside the line of the shot to just look like everything's in line and you're out of line. I can shoot pretty fast here. But he did good.
He's gonna stun this later
Yeah.
on the rail.
100 million miles an hour. Yeah. yeah.
He brought that one down to 3 digits. So the bad.
Alright, so it's 2-2.
Travis wants to know if the call 10 counts. I don't see why it would.
Yeah.
Right? Like it definitely counts.
I think he's talking about the WPA rules. But
That's what we're not completely sure of because, well, I can't speak for these gentlemen, but I'm a bad commentary person. So I imagine that they're playing call pocket 10 ball. I don't think that they're playing call shot, call safe. And I don't think that they're playing only call the 10 ball. I think it would be standard to assume that they're playing call pocket. All balls. This is not a good way to break the rules.
he missed it again, but he made a ball this time.
Yeah. What do I know?
He missed it on the left side.
The thing is, if breaking from the short rail, the reason that he's making the ball is because he can be very accurate. But what's the point of being very accurate when you can only run out 1 out of every 7 or 8 times? It's hard to get a shot breaking softer like that. He hits 4 balls every game harder than he breaks.
He's gonna push out here. Leave him a shot, I think.
What do you think about this push out?
I don't think it's good.
I don't think it's a good push out either.
I'll leave him in the middle of the diamond of the short rail.
I think I'd want to find out early.
Like not leaving that at 110. Sorry, out.
I think I'd want to find out early if my opponent can make that shot though.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're both good enough to make that ball. I'm not saying that he's a sure thing to make it. I just mean, you know, well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out.
It counts.
All right, so we're not playing conventional 10 ball. Erase everything I've told you. I wonder if they're... Well, we're going to find out eventually.
What do you think about this shot? Do you think he's going to fall to the long rail and come behind the 7 ball, play the 3 in the side? He's trying to play the
He's
3.
playing safe.
I think that's a great shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good shot.
He might make this ball.
Go on 1 rail?
No, I think he's going to jump it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you have? His jump cue. Oh, he got
And
one.
gives it right back.
Yeah. Another jump shot. This is a little bit easier, I think.
That's what clean living does for you. Get up, go to work every day, don't do drugs, you'll get good rolls just like that. Pool gods are watching.
He,
I think
Yeah,
he
he
definitely got a
a
rail.
but
He
left
sold
in the
out
shot,
and
yeah.
sold out doing it. But, you know, it's
Stop
not
shot.
automatic.
Yeah, it's top shot on 2 ball. Play the 3 in the side.
Yeah, the 5 to the 6 is the trouble.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he just mishit it a little though.
Still
See,
pretty
here
good.
I'd like to bump the 8 if I can, but he might draw before the side pocket and out. I think I would just try to bump the 8.
I don't think he has the angle to do that, does he?
I think he
more over-
does.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
He's only going straight into it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and look at this. Now he's got the perfect angle. He's dead straight to draw straight back. What were we worried about?
I can see the right angle of the shot.
Uh-oh.
All right.
A little far.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want to get jacked up on the 10 ball. What do you think about this shot? Go 2 rails?
3. 3 to the center of the
Yeah.
table. 3 to the center of the table, and then you go 2 rails under the side pocket, under the 9, towards the 8.
So you would want to hit the 3rd dime from the top short rail. Just like that, go 2 rails. That's what he did.
I don't know which shot Justin's talking about. All of my ideas are not very fun. I don't shoot as straight as Justin. Justin wants to shoot at everything. I want to win. You know what I mean? He's got the best of both worlds.
He's gonna go 3 rails.
Yeah, between the 8 and 9.
Yeah.
It looks like he's hitting the right side of the cue ball. I don't know why.
He left it.
I can't get behind. I cannot endorse that shot. I think he should have went 3 rails, short rail, long
Yeah,
rail,
that
short rail between the 8 and 9. It was natural. I don't know about this.
Nine ball.
Yeah, you
That
don't.
little bump helped him out, I believe.
Can
Can
he,
he see it? I don't think he can.
It doesn't look like it from here.
He would want to just.
he's making the kick. Well,
I was thinking about drawing.
That'll
and
sneak
leaving.
up. That's a good shot.
I didn't consider playing safe. Oh, I
I
see.
get
Yeah. Well, you know, it sounds good. It sounds good.
He's gonna try stop the cue ball right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, leave him on the short
man,
rail.
just a little hard. That was a good shot, all things considered. He sold out, but
Do you like going 2 rails here, 2, 3 rails?
you know, another thing he could have done on that 8 ball is hit it with high English.
Yeah.
Kick the 8 ball up table and try to get the cue ball to the long rail and back under the 9.
Yeah.
But that's a
Good
whole
shot.
lot easier to see when you have 7
He
monitors.
doesn't want to get straight in there on that 9 ball. think he has the
I think he can
was.
go one rail
One
towards the 10 with the little spin. Yeah, like this.
Stunned it a little bit.
Well, that's one way to win a game. Oh, foot in the air.
All right. 3-2.
Oh, I knew what you meant, Justin.
Okay. Something.
So it seems like the pre-match favorite was Evan, just from what people were trying to do betting online on Facebook. But I'm not so sure he's stealing,
Yeah.
really.
I mean,
I think they both make mistakes, like the rest of us do, and I don't know that there's going to be a 5-game spread. I'd put it that way.
Right. I agree.
In a race to 21, a 5-game spread just isn't much. Really, a couple breaking runs after a few bad rolls, and the next thing you know, it's 21-16.
that's a nice jump shot.
He jumps good because he jumps soft. I think he jumps better than Evan.
I think he left it.
I don't think he did.
Ball?
I don't think he did.
He has his jump cue on, so he's jumping.
He put his jump cue on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dress appropriately. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, Justin banks this ball. I think I would bank. I think I would bank at this one too.
We know Justin is blanket.
Yeah.
From out, coming 2 rails towards the
Yeah, that's a good shot. Not, things can go wrong, but when you hit it good, not a lot.
So what about this shot? They'll be like going forward, 2 rails coming to.
I like to
3
slide
balls,
over
or just
between the
slide?
4-8.
Okay, come in the center of the table.
I don't want to hit the rail though.
You
Like
did.
I wouldn't do this because then,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't look at drawing under the 8, but I would have just tried to stun over between the 4-8 because I would want the angle to go 2 rails, short rail, long rail towards the 4.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want this angle,
He-
but I mean,
When you
we'll
pick like
just
that,
bank them all. What's wrong with banking them all then?
Justin, you got some competition if you're looking for
I don't know.
it.
I've seen that guy before. Man, he's moving his head a lot.
That's
Good
open.
shot. Yeah, I think he opened the 5.
One thing about it, you don't got to shim the pockets to make the ball. You don't got to shim the pockets to make them tighter. You just got to bet more. So that all this head movement, that's part of betting more.
Go 1 rail towards the center of the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this rack kind of plays itself here.
Yes, top shot. Okay, shot.
This is the rack.
Top.
These are the kind of racks I was talking about. These are the racks that you need. When you play a guy for 5 hours and he gets out every time he's supposed to, it's probably going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And this rack here, you're supposed to get out. I wouldn't go around.
No, he's trying to speak.
I would pinch the pocket. Yeah, like this.
Probably gonna slide over and play the tempo on the same pocket.
Right, yeah. But not to the rail.
Yeah.
Just like a foot, maybe. Don't you think?
Yeah. He might draw a little bit.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
but like only like a tip. Like not a big stroke. Just make sure you win the game. You gotta punish the guy.
Yeah. He went to the
That's
rail.
gonna be good.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, player preference for sure. For sure. I don't have a stroke. I'm trying to just nip the balls.
Tie game.
There we go. Never a doubt.
3-3. 7th mark.
Ross, I don't remember us playing to 21. Oh boy. I think we were at Capone's. Is that what we played to? What happened? My brain has like a 4-month limit. 2 months when it comes to pool. I don't remember. Play a lot of pool matches. Marvin, don't say that.
What does Marvin say?
He wants you to say a few choice Filipino words.
Oh no. We can't
Oh,
say that on the
no.
stream, Marvin. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was a good out, Adam. Powerful. Just get out when you're supposed to. Get out when you're supposed to, a few times when you're not supposed to. The next thing you know, the guy's in the chair sweating.
Right by Alec. Yeah, it was a good open table.
See, I like hitting this ball at like 2 o'clock. Because you don't want to, you want to maintain, like, this isn't what I would want. But this is as far as you can go and still be okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you want the angle to cut the 3 and go long rail, so you can get the good angle on the 4 to float for the 5.
Yeah.
Now we're shooting the 4 in the corner instead of the side.
And on the wrong side, I think. He got on the wrong side of the 4 ball to go.
Yeah, but I think he can pinch it. But now all of a sudden we're talking about pinching the ball, and now we got to slow spin the 5 a couple rails and get between the 8 and 9. All of that could have been avoided by getting a little better angle on the 3, which he probably meant to do.
So here he left himself a long shot on the 5 ball. I think he's straighter than he would like to be. So he can go one rail, the short rail, and come out to the center of that. Between the 8 and 9.
The 7, 8.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, 8, 9, 2. This is one of those shots where you're so focused on getting the cue ball to drive forward that sometimes you hit it thick and run into the 7.
Looks like he's going to stun at 2 rails and come to the 8, 9. No, he played top.
That's the right shot. Well, there was some adversity, but he got there. So here it looks like I would be trying to draw maybe parallel to the 8. If you get under the 8, you have an easier shot, but you run the risk of jacking yourself up. Now look at this. Can he reach it?
Oh, yeah.
I think he can.
Oh, see, I'm looking at it as a right-handed player. I'm jacked up from here. He is too, but not as bad. I'm jacked up on one foot.
Okay, so he's going to play the 8 at the side.
Yeah, this is good. So the important thing to do here is make sure, just get out. I might shoot the 8 in the corner from here.
Yeah, he did. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
But see how he shot it kind of fast? Like, this is the rack you're supposed to get out. And I do it. Everyone does it. I'm not knocking the guy. I just mean, as the opponent, when you're in the chair and you see a guy do that, all of a sudden you can breathe. The room gets a little cooler. You're not sweating as much. Yeah.
That's a good shot by him.
Oh, Ross. See, yeah, you don't tell stories like that, man. Just, I forgot it. Just forget that one. Don't even worry about that one.
He left himself up shot on.
And yeah, Jason, you're right. It's, where you position the cue ball on the table relative to your own body's build is very important.
He's going to cross side this.
No, he's cutting it. I think.
Yeah, I believe he's called cross side.
I think he's cross-siding the ball.
Can't see.
Just a pinch draw.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There. Oh.
That's good.
He did more than a pinch.
So 4-3.
I wonder what is the correct way to bank that ball. Like, air quotes correct. Because what he did is he hit it with like low running English, and so it makes the ball go shorter. 1, because of the spin, 2, because of the speed. But I wonder if you were playing, I haven't played a lot of bank pool. I wonder which is like the odds on best way to shoot that ball. See, because I wouldn't have shot it that way. I would have tried to play it more naturally without the spin and take that out of the equation. Might be wrong.
You mean just roll the 10 ball, bank roll it?
Not roll it, but just not spin it.
Okay.
See what happened here? He broke from the side. He got fortunate to make a ball, but he broke from the rail, and he hit it a little harder. When he hit it harder, the wing balls came long. They just don't do that when you break from the headstream. But he's so far in that he just needs to move out if he's going to break hard. Not a lot.
Okay. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to stay in the center of the table. Now it looks like
this is the same shot we talked about. Floated up under the 10.
Oh, he's trying to bank it.
I don't think I would go for that. You're mad at your money there.
I think he's gonna.
Not in a bad way. I mean, I understand thinking that you're gonna make it. I just think that you have a few more percentage points playing safe.
He's looking to play the 2-ball on the side, but I think corner looks.
Oh, I like
better.
the side.
I like the side.
Okay. Only because it gets you going the right way towards the 5, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking that he had an angle where.
See, I don't try to manipulate this ball at all. What I try to do there is, instead of hitting that ball 2 rails with spin, I try to overcut it. Like, cut it towards the right side of the side pocket so that I can float towards the 5 in a little more graceful sort of way. You play to get past the side pocket here?
Yeah.
I might try to play under it.
Oh, he's playing defense.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'd have played safe from there. But it's effective.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily wrong.
I don't think he can go 2 rails here and hit the short rail and make the 5-ball. So he's gonna go 1 rail and kick it. I think what he was trying to do is to bank the 5-ball towards the 8-ball and go with the cue ball behind the 10.
You think so? I think he was just trying to hit it. It was a tough position to be in. See, here's another shot where I would try to pinch it.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't try to come back and forth across on that ball.
But he loved it.
But people play differently.
And he got lucky. He didn't lead him a shot. I think.
That's a great job.
Looks like he's gonna. Can I say it?
Go.
Oh.
Is this the mouse that works there?
Yep.
So what I think Evan is trying to do, make the 5-ball on the right low corner and up towards the center of the table by drawing the cue ball 1 rail coming out. Yeah, he hit it good.
Jumped up again
A
now.
little bit short.
There's not very often he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm only mentioning it because it's not something that he does a ton. Some people play great that way. I'm not one of them.
We know that Evan is an aggressive player, so if you guys think, I don't see the angles, but do you think he's going to go for the 9-ball or play defense here?
I think you're supposed to hit this ball with high left English and miss the 10. You're trying to bank it 2 rails, short rail, long rail, under the 10, past the 8, towards like the chalk on the long rail, and you're going to push through the 9-ball.
And leave the cue ball on the right.
If it were me shooting here, what I would be mostly focused on was the 7-ball, the speed of the 7-ball. Because the 9-ball's, the cue ball's too difficult to control. But if I can get the 7-ball on the bottom rail, then I know I'm in action. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's why I'm in the booth.
I didn't think he.
I don't know that you could have ever got me to do that one. But maybe I lose the game that he won there. Or maybe I win the game more than he does. Results-oriented thinking can get you busted.
Have him shoot it 10 times.
Oh, yeah. Wow. See? You got to win the easy ones.
Yeah, 4-3. Well, it's a big difference from front 5-3 to
The tie.
4-4.
Yeah.
You know you're feeling bad when you miss the ball and you look into the booth because you know that we're talking about it. You just know it in your soul. You're like, oh no.
Can't tell you how many times, because obviously you can't hear anything that's going on in here out there. And I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody come by this window and flip me off because they know it's coming. They don't know what was said, but they know something was said.
See, he one stroke that with the bridge.
I was gonna say one of the leaks in my game that I have to like constantly focus on with shots like that is I just always tend to underhit those balls. I always come short when the ball's like hanging in the pocket and I gotta come like 2 feet up the table. And so, if I focus on it, I don't do it. But man, I sure seem to do it a lot.
So we have a little short break here.
Yep.
Yeah. Promote the Sushi Ninja.
And since he did decide to pull one out on that game, we'll throw a little
if he's not gonna run out from there, he's gonna have to sell some more sushi. You're doing the man a favor. But all jokes aside, he does run out from there a lot. He is a good player.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So a big thank you actually to Sushi Ninja, because they actually have helped us out quite a bit with some of the equipment, and it's actually some of the things that we're using tonight that we just recently started using. And besides that, it is actually, and not just saying that because they do sponsor us here, it is by far my favorite sushi place out. Some of their rolls out there are gorgeous. And so if you're in the Brandon area, make sure you go by there and check them out.
Marvin is saying, let's go.
Ring game. Oh, you already know. Right after the match, we're going to degen it up until the sun comes up.
Oh, I thought he wanted sushi.
Oh, no. He specifically wants the ring game. Thanks, Travis. We're in here trying hard. Carl, it's Alan, of course, as always. And then I'm Dale Stanley. This guy over here is Mubarak. He plays so good. All right, we're breaking from the rail. I hate breaking from the rail.
He hit square.
Hit it too hard. Yeah. Hit it too hard from the rail.
Stuck the cue ball.
All he's got to do is move the cue ball out. That's all he's got to do, like just a ball width. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is power. So what do you think? I like floating. I think this is pretty easy to control. You float between the 10-7 with low right English.
Yeah.
Come up between like the 7-8.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but they've been playing enough games. You should.
Yeah. You don't need
like
too much,
this.
Yeah. You could live with a bit more of the right spin. That's why it went there, but you still have a shot.
But when you play the right shot, like especially an aggressive shot, I think that was the right shot. When you shoot shots like that, you deserve a roll every now and then. See, here I would go 2 rails. Because if you go one, I don't think he was trying to shoot this ball in the corner. If you go run rail, like imagine if the ball was a cue ball's width in towards the left side, or as we're looking the right side. Now all of a sudden, it's difficult instead of easy, and it's not as easy as it would be if he could just float the 4 in and shoot the 5 in the bottom left corner.
Try to draw it for the side pocket.
Right now we're drawing the ball 7 feet when we could have rolled it 4 inches.
And I think he's on the wrong side of the ball again.
Right. Not that he can't win this way, just that, 3 or 4 inches in one direction or the other can it just matters.
He can go above it, but it's still a tough shot.
He cheated the pocket.
He had the right hand.
Yeah. He's still going to get there, you would think. But he had to work for it. Keep that head still. There you go. Head stayed still. Ball never even thought about it. Yeah. Do we have the right angle, or do we got to float it?
He's just going to roll it forward a little bit.
Oh,
where
man.
He comes straight. Oh, he does have it. But
I think he can pinch it and float it.
Oh, he's trying to go.
You didn't know. This is the angle I was talking about earlier. Now, all of a sudden, it's not so easy. Stay still. He moved, but he made it. With some fancy camera work. Boom.
Oh,
yeah.
He jumped up on that shot.
He did that a few times last week. And You know, that's simply a product of not telling yourself, okay, I'm here to win. Take the extra. So I don't care how easy the ball is. Just commit to it. He wasn't committed to it. It's a good shot. Hit it with the right speed.
Yeah.
It can be scary to shoot that ball that way.
Yeah, that game hurt Evan so much because it was like a break and run. He missed a 10 ball. And
he didn't just miss a 10 ball. He missed an easier 10 ball. Yeah. And I don't say that to knock him. What I mean, I guess, is, you know, Alec is paying attention.
Yeah, what I was going to say is that it could have been 6-3, and now it's 5-4.
Right.
1 game difference instead of 3.
Yeah, and he just lost a game like that, not just but 1 or 2 racks ago.
Yeah. He didn't lose that game. He scratched. Alex scratched.
Oh, yeah, see?
He missed the 9 ball, but Alex scratched with the bridge.
Seems like I would know what's going on. I like where Alec's breaking from here. I think this is the place to break from. If you've never played on this table, it can be difficult to see, but you can tell that people break from here. And so naturally, that's where Alec has migrated to. Which makes perfect sense, right?
He made a ball. He has a shot on
made 2 balls. The 1 ball's laid up.
Got a good chance here.
Yeah. 9-6 is also laid up.
Like yeah, the 4 to the 5. The 4 to the 5 is the difficult part of this rack.
Also, the 1 to the 4 a little bit tricky. I think.
Oh, I see. I thought the 8 ball was the 2 ball. Yeah, so it's tricky. Believe it or not, the 7 looks like it's huge when it isn't. But he played it very well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might be looking to go 1 rail, just high English, just come up like dead in the middle of the 5 and 9.
Yeah.
You want to hit like between the 2nd and 3rd diamond.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
You don't want to do this.
That's what.
Because you can't.
But you still have a shot. Yeah, that's good.
The ideology behind that is you can go too far, but if you get under the 5 ball, you can be in trouble. So why ever take the chance to put yourself there? Buddy Hall made one of the best careers ever by never shooting a ball like that. That's just my opinion. So this is where you say, okay, I'm supposed to win here. I'm supposed to get out. Do it.
Just a routine out from here.
Yeah. Just, you know.
On the 8 ball, draw it.
Now the next thing you know, you're jacked up over the 9. But do it anyway. Just take your time. And it sounds like almost insulting, like I don't think they're going to get there, but it's like, as we've seen a couple times, it's, you know, pool isn't about how easy the shots are. It's about how well you perform under pressure. That's why people enjoy the game.
So that game really costed Evan so much because Alec just broken around here.
Yeah.
5-5.
And he's still in.
Yeah.
Still in. Yeah, Adam, he doesn't miss those very often. He doesn't miss them when they're the 3, the 6, or the 10. I can tell you that much.
Not sure why you would know those specifically, but.
Oh, well, you know. Yeah.
All right, so 5-5 going to the 11th rack.
So we're paying attention to the 7 and the 9 ball here, folks.
Going towards the side pocket.
Yep, 7, 9, 2, 3, and 1. Now, the last break was great because he laid the 1 ball up. When you lay the 1 ball up, you're hitting it square. You see how the 1 ball is tracking towards that corner?
Yeah.
That's what you want.
4 and 5, the side pocket.
That's the beauty of hitting the 10 ball break well. When you hit it well, it's not about making the balls. It's that you're playing position on the 1. Which, you know, people have been doing that 9 ball for a long time. But when they figured it out, they sure started winning more, didn't they?
Yeah. So right here, I would like to go forward 2 rails. And
with spin?
Yeah. Play the 2 ball on the right or the left top corner from what you guys do.
I agree. But you sure do shoot straight from up here, Mubarak. That's hard. Right?
Yeah.
Because he got there, but he tried to go on the other side of the 9.
Ball, yeah.
That was very difficult. And because you can't hit it real hard, it's going to lengthen out a lot. especially on a diamond. Even though they play short, it's going to lengthen out. He must hit it.
I think he was trying to come to the center of the table.
So what do you think here, Mubarak?
I don't know if he can see where he can bank the 3-ball and
pinch bank it, hide him behind the 7.
A little bit stun it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, he hit it like 2 times too hard.
Yeah, what I would like to do is leave the cue ball on the short rail and bank the 3-ball towards this short rail, the other short rail. Yeah.
See, I was thinking more along the lines of what he did, except between the 6-7 with like half the speed. Yeah. Just like nick the cue ball to the side rail.
Yeah. He got lucky. He made the 8-ball in the corner there and got a shot on the 3.
Here's a shot where I go to the side rail and come out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pinch this ball.
I think he can. He will pinch it. Yeah.
I think he can. I just, as an individual, I would.
Yeah.
Now,
preference.
Either way,
like he's gonna play the 9 in the side pocket if he has the angle.
Which, if you guys are paying attention, is completely contradictory to what I said about 2 minutes ago. So, really, it's just all preference. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably. This is a pinch draw.
Oop.
Right back out. I think you overhit it.
Yeah, just a little.
Take your time. You play good. Cut the ball in. The only way you can scratch is going 3 rails in the corner. Just you hit it with the little inside English if you feel like you need to. Perfect. Don't give yourself a chance to lose where there isn't.
On that shot, you don't want to hit too much of inside English because you might scratch on the side pocket coming up.
Well, yeah. How else are you going to beat me if I don't scratch in the side pocket, Bart?
Wait till you scratch in the corner.
Oh, I'm going to scratch in all of them.
And they said you were a 1-pocket guy.
Yeah.
So Joe is asking if it's 10-ball non-call pocket.
Yep, that's exactly what it seems like. I think we might be calling the 10-ball.
Yeah.
I disagree with this way of playing. Really. I don't know. The only reason that you would ask to play 10-ball this way is if you thought that you had the superior 10-ball break. Because there's not a whole lot of difference between 10-ball and 9-ball when 10-ball is played this way. The only real difference being that the break is much harder.
Yeah.
So
it's a nice break. Oh, the ball got
hit it good.
Yeah.
Or the opponent agreed to give you the 8.
Well, you know. I don't agree to such silly terms.
So he broke good. The cue ball got kicked behind the 10-ball by the 7-ball. Now he's looking to push out.
Where do you like to push here?
Probably move just the 7-ball a little bit. Leave him with a thing cut on the 1-ball.
See, what do you think about pushing the 6 on top of the 3 and leaving the right side of the 1-ball? Yeah. See, because if you leave the right side of the 1-ball, it's like a touchy safety and it's a short safety, so it's not particularly easy. But if you have enough control to come under those balls towards the 3-6, now all of a sudden you're in action. But it's hard. Skill intensive.
Yeah.
The whole point, like when you push out, you're accepting that you got the worst of it.
Yeah, but like if you push towards the 6-ball and if you push the 6-ball towards the 3-ball and leave it there and come to and play, Alan can cut the 1-ball, I think, 2 rails and open the 6-3 and then has a shot on 2-ball.
Well, if you wanna shoot that ball, go ahead.
we know Evan's gonna shoot at it. That's why.
Right, but is he gonna shoot at with any kind of success?
Right.
Well, he played defense,
yeah,
but he didn't. I don't think he got it.
I don't think Wayne Caffrey will take the 8 in the break in 10-ball, but if he will, man, I know a guy who will give it to him. He's here right now.
Let us go get him.
No need.
He might bank the 2-ball, the side pocket, or play defense from here. Yeah, he left it.
I mean,
It's not an easy shot.
Difficult, yeah.
It's not an easy shot on the 2-ball, but if he makes it.
So do you like to draw this ball or roll this ball?
No, roll this ball.
I like to draw this ball.
Because I think you have the angle where you go in the long rail and come out.
I don't mean like I just by draw. I just mean
By
slide.
making the ball. Yeah.
You know, like slide towards the low rail.
He's gonna play this with left.
Probably because my stroke is crooked. If I hit it harder, I got a chance. You know.
No, Dale, we all know that you should.
No, I don't. That's not where I was going with that, buddy. Believe me. So I kind of like playing this in the corner because
the 8-6.
you don't got to worry if you want to shoot the 6 in the bottom left corner, which you definitely do. You know, it takes the 8 out of the equation.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you just roll it in the corner, take the shot, you pocket the ball as well.
Yeah, you would like the cue ball to
Jumped
be
up.
close.
That's a stop.
Jumped up.
Yeah, you would like the cue ball to be close to that long rail so it can come out to the center of the table after you make the 7 ball. Now he's gonna kick out and leave it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every time he jumps up like that, I mean, almost every time, he just seems to. His speed is what's problem is lately.
I
Seems like
think on that particular shot, when he jumped up, he put like a
Unwanted
little bit,
spin.
yeah, right spin. So when the cue ball hit the rail, it went straight to the 10 ball.
interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have spun
Yeah.
the ball. I'd have drawn the ball to the rail and out, but I wouldn't have spun the ball. I'd have just shot the 8 in the corner, shot the 10 on the side.
I don't know if that's what he was trying to do to go to the side pocket or was just, to leave the cue ball in the center of the table.
See, here I think you need to take the best of the worst of it. I don't think you're going to scratch if you shoot the ball in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah.
I think you just take the shot, roll the ball in, try and miss it fat if you're going to miss it. Like, have that in mind.
I don't think he.
Yeah, this is what I like. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's
the
the
right
right way to play it. Because when you make it, you always get paid. Why do you want to hit that ball? People want to hit that ball, spin, and go 3 rails around, go 18 feet. For what?
Maybe they're not confident with their stroke. When you roll the ball, sometimes you miss hit the cue ball.
Well, if you're afraid you're going to miss hit it, you're going to miss hit it no matter what. You can't do anything you tell yourself you can't do. So if you tell yourself, "Oh, I don't do this well," then you have options. You can do it bad forever, or you can practice it. But what you don't want to tell yourself is, "Oh man, I'm not good at this," because now you're never going to make it. Unless you're playing me, then
Then everything goes in.
Nice break. He barely made the 6 ball on the side. He got kicked in by the 4 ball. He has a shot on the 1 ball. And the rack looks pretty open.
Yeah, the 1 to the 2 to the 3 is the trouble, right?
Yeah, you would want to play top left here, come 1 rail between the 4-8, just like that. I think he overhit.
See, that's interesting. See, I wouldn't hit that ball with any high English.
Yeah.
I would only spin the ball.
Yeah, he overhit it, I think. Does he have a shot on the 2 ball or no?
It's not looking like he does,
He tried to
Yeah,
spin
he
it.
did get around it.
man. See, that's both of these guys do that, and I'm not saying I'm any better than these guys, but maybe a little more experienced when it comes to gambling. You don't do yourself any favors hitting that ball the way that he did, and by that I mean fast.
Yeah,
You don't do yourself any favors.
that's the same thing he did on that scratch on the 9 ball
Yeah.
with the bridge.
Yeah,
He just 1 stroke that ball.
all you're doing is inviting bad things to creep into your game.
Oh.
All the while you're teaching yourself bad habits.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. I know. It's just something to consider.
Yeah, everyone has a flaw in their game. But, you could work on him.
So we're just hitting the 2 ball thick, sending it just to the. I would be looking to send it just to the left side of, or I'm sorry, just to the right side of the 8 as we look at the monitor. I think sending it to the left side of the 8 is a mistake. And I don't know.
He's trying to go behind the
He's
center
only
line.
playing cue ball. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think you're supposed to send the 2 ball towards between the the 8-7.
What do you think about this shot? Do you think bank it 1 rail towards the short rail where the 8 is and come with the cue ball behind the 9-5?
I think I would shoot at it.
Oh, I
But-
thought he was hooked behind that 7 ball.
Ouch.
I don't know that I would try and shoot at it with the position he had in mind.
Yeah.
I would try to shoot at it and just pinch draw the ball and play the area.
Is that?
Yeah, I would have pinch drawn that ball and played the area between the 10 and the 4
He got behind the
because
3
it's
ball.
a huge window.
Wow. With the ball in hand from there, you expect to get a better position on 3 ball.
Man, this guy's gonna not be happy with you. You just said wow. It's a scratch though.
He made the 3 ball and he kicked the 3 ball and scratched.
So
we look for free play.
yeah.
He hit 1 penalty.
Yeah, so here, see, all right. Here's a good reason why you would want to hit the bottom rail, right? In that particular instance, you could come short like he did, but if you hit the bottom rail and come out a couple feet, it's real hard. Like if you hit that ball hard enough to draw to the bottom rail and then come all the way back down the table, you like deserve to lose a little bit. But if you hit it the way that he hit it, you don't give yourself as much opportunity. That would be a good reason to go to the rail instead of not going to the rail.
Yeah, this is the tester here for Alec. He's
Yeah,
gonna cut
just
on
make
the-
it.
Yeah, he's gonna cut it up towards the right.
If you miss it, you want to miss it thin.
Yeah.
That was a good miss.
That's the
First head.
That's the right miss. But to be honest with you guys, I don't consider like I know that I want to miss it thin, but what I really want to do is make it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm focused on.
Yeah,
That might not be good, but that's how I do it.
if you focus more on making the ball, it's better. But like if you're not that confident, you just wanna, cut it more a little bit. What about this shot? What do you think? I think he's cutting it.
I think you're supposed to play safe here. I like to hit the other side of that ball and send it towards the side pocket
Yeah.
within a diamond or maybe a half diamond on either side of the side pocket and try to hook them behind the other ball. I think that's the only way that you're gonna come out ahead.
Yeah. Now he left Alec the 8-10 combination in the side pocket.
Yeah, I think even I have to shoot at this one. But I would seriously consider cutting the 8 in the corner just because I'm, just miserable at combinations.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, that's
You
what
mean
he
the
did.
8 ball?
He just cut it right in. Just
Oh, the 10 ball.
yeah, but
Just to carry him.
I don't.
It's going to be down the table.
I would slow roll this ball. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
almost time to play the pocket.
I think he shot at it the right way though.
No, that was the right shot.
I always, just for anyone who might be thinking about that shot or they might be struggling with it, I always think for that shot, what would it look like if I overcut it? Right? Like, where would I have to hit the ball to overcut it? And then I just move in a little. Because what I don't want to do is hit it thick. Because that's the side that you figure to miss on. And so that kind of helps me avoid missing it on the side that I know I'm prone to do.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Alec.
Yeah, that was.
Now he's leading 8-5.
Yeah, biggest lead so far.
He had like a tough spot.
He was down
with his
5-3.
hand.
Right?
One-
He's won four
he
in a
was-
row.
Yeah, he was down 5-3. That's right.
And broken ran one or two of them.
Yeah, it's all about that that ball, that 10 ball.
Yeah.
Evan missed, and then Alec broke around like I think one or twice, one at least, for sure.
Yeah, see, if I was Evan, here people don't like this, but it is what it is. I think all sports, I don't think pool is a sport, I think pool is a game, but that's not my point. My point is all sports games, whatever you want to call them, they have timeouts.
Yeah, you want to
And yeah, if I'm losing the way that Evan is, I've made a couple of shots, it's my fault, right? Like Evan would admit this is his fault. And so what good can come of just riding the wave of like all of this negative stuff that's happening? I don't see why you wouldn't just step out for 3 minutes.
Yeah, this happens to me a lot. Like when I'm down, I get like not mad, but play faster so I can catch the opponent, tie the score up, and then play my game.
Man, and he's gonna scratch on top of it.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
That's the tough one. That's the tough one, man. That one hurts.
I think that's what Evan is doing right now. He's just rushing every shot.
Yeah, just take a break.
Yeah.
Take 3
You want to
minutes.
take a break, reset here.
The guy's not going to be mad. He's up 8-5.
Yeah.
He's loving life. He was down 3-5. Now he's up 8-5. Take 10 minutes if you want. He don't care. Even if he does care, what is he going to do about it? I mean, you just do it.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you make an easy mistake that you're not supposed to make. The guy runs out again. Now maybe he doesn't run out. Maybe Evan wins this game. But now you're relying on Alec to do something bad.
Yeah.
That's not how you make any money playing pool.
If you remember.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. What do I know?
If you remember, like the first 5 games, Alec was missing more than Evan.
Right.
But now it's going the other way.
Right. So there's the 8 to the 9, 7 to the 8.
Yeah.
See, the 7's in a good place. Really, the 5 to the 6 is the key shot. Because if you get good on the 7, you're going to get good to go 2 rails towards the 9.
Yeah.
If I were playing this rack, I would be very careful to make sure I knew exactly where I wanted to be on the 7 ball to get to the 8.
Yeah.
Because that's how you win the game. Now he's on the wrong side of the 6.
Yeah. He's going to have to play it on the far corner.
And now he's got to cut.
Corner. Right block.
You don't want to be spinning this ball with inside English. Yeah. I don't want to be. I think I probably would though. Like a tip of right English, come towards the first diamond after the side pocket. Like here, good job. You've made a nice shot, but now the 8's so tough. It's so tough, and the 9 looks like it goes in the bottom, in the top right corner, as it looks like, because that's where you're going to be trying to play position for.
Yeah.
Unless you want to slow roll this 8, and then when you miss it, you always lose.
I don't think he's going to play it that way. I think he's going to play it with inside.
Right.
Yeah,
but my point was, if you'd have played the ball down the rail with inside English, now all of a sudden when you make the 8, you always get paid. Now you got to hit this ball with inside English, which was a great shot.
Yeah.
Come around. Now you got to knock the 9 in the corner. I don't think he can get past it. I think he's got to bump the 10.
Yeah, he got to bump the 10.
Just make the ball. Make the ball.
Stunning.
Focus.
Push the 10 towards the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well played.
Yeah, well, he listens.
So,
Alec is hating life.
He's feeling the heat right now.
Now this is why you don't take a break.
I think this is where you do, because
this is where you do.
Then he can sit there and think about the loss for a minute.
Well, if he didn't take a break before.
Yeah, but right now I think this is the right time for him to take a break. 8 to 6.
No.
I
don't take a break.
Alex probably is gonna think about that scratch.
I don't take a break here because now momentum's on my side, sort of.
I don't think it is, because I don't know if you remember, he missed the 9 ball, but made it to that corner.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, so
I remember. That's why momentum's swinging.
I don't think it is.
Notice he hit it harder. Didn't make a wing ball.
Yeah, he
made balls, but he didn't make the wing ball.
I think he can make the 2 ball by then.
Right. Let's look at the replay. He didn't. I don't think he made.
No, he didn't make the wing ball. The 3 ball went like in that corner.
He sent him too hard. Or he's not out far enough. Either way you want to look at it. There are multiple ways you could skin the cat here.
He tried the combination.
Man, just mad at his money. I don't mean that in a negative way. I just it's just not.
Now we're gonna see Alec roll
There's a positive way to be managing money.
Well, if you have enough of it.
Just make sure you want to hit a rail here.
This is how you know I don't have enough money, because I talk like that. Evan's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Come back. I'm dead hooked. I'm like, oh, what did I do?
Would you like going 3 rails here? Can you go 5?
You going for a jump cue?
Yeah, he's going for the jump cue.
Man, I think you have to go 2 rails here. I think you have to go 2 rails
and try and make it.
I mean, no, you're not trying to make it.
Yeah,
because you're trying to hit the. I don't think you're trying to make it. You're just trying to get separation.
Yeah.
But what you want to do, amongst all other things, is you definitely want to hit it. Because if you don't, now here we are.
I don't know if he had that 3 rail kick shot, I think it would be better if he had, push the 2 ball off the 8 towards this short.
And I don't mean that you want to hit it as in, like, obviously you want to make a good hit. What I mean is you want to make separation with those balls so that this isn't so, like, readily available.
Unless he's throwing a lot of English. That looks pretty narrow there.
Nah, he's going to go long, it looks like. Yeah.
I think he touched this 8 ball, but I'm not sure if he touched it with his cue stick or with the cue ball.
You were right. The angle was too steep that he was shooting at, and it was going to push him out.
It's hard to look at when the 8 ball's sitting that close to it. You just can't. I don't think you can get the perception of it.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't hit where he needed to, and he was trying to manipulate it. But if that's the case, then I think you would want to be hitting that ball with what would it be? Draw.
So, Dale, what do you like on this 4 ball? Do you like going 3 rails or drawing it towards the 9, 8, 1 or 2 rails?
So from where he got here,
Yeah,
I think I like drawing it 1 rail between the 8 9 like this.
Yeah.
But if I had ball in hand, I would want to go 3 rails, so I can be going towards the line of the shot. Now it looks like he's got to bump the 5 or the 6 rather. Man, he bumped it in. Oh, I don't know the best way. So here I would hit this ball with extreme inside English, and I would go long rail, short rail, and then back up towards the 7. Yeah. You see what you like that shot, right?
Yeah, I like that shot. He could have. I think he had the angle where he could also push the 7 ball towards the corner.
This isn't a bad shot. It's just that it's not particularly easy.
Yeah.
And you're shooting in a pocket that your brain is telling you that you don't really want to be shooting towards. And if you do happen to hit the ball before the 7 ball batter, and you get a bad angle, now you're in the same position that we were complaining that Evan was in the game before.
Yeah.
Now you got to hit the ball with inside English, and whereas the other way you get to hit the ball harder, and when you make it, you always have a good shot to get from the 7 to the 8.
Yeah, but he actually played. I think what Alec played was the right shot. He just missed the 7 ball, playing in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like your shot too, but it needs like a little bit more control in the inside spin. Going 2 rails.
Yeah. What I like about it is you get to hit the ball harder.
Yeah.
And that just that adds a lot of accuracy.
Turns out you were right, Dylan. Don't take a break.
Don't take a break when good things happen for you. People get a good roll and take a break, and I never understood it. I'm like, good, please go cool off. I'll sit here and be happy that you're doing it. And like maybe that's completely wrong, but I don't know. Seems like when I'm running, you don't ever sit down at the blackjack table, start running good, and say, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. You don't do that. I don't do that. Maybe I'll do that.
Going 8-7. Happens breaking. The key ball is going towards that corner pocket. He got kicked by the 3 ball, and he made it on the other corner. Does he have a shot on the 1 ball? I can't see the angle, but if he can make that 1 ball, he would want to draw into the long rail between the 2 and the 9. Just have a little angle on that 2 ball to play for the 4 ball after.
This is another one of those pinch shots.
I think he overhit it a little bit. But
that was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough
one.
So we're going 2 rails here, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you can go 2 rails or 1 rail. That's what he's trying.
No, he hit 2 rails.
No, I was thinking maybe come towards that side pocket on the left and play the 4 on the top right corner.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Makes the 2 ball easier too. I didn't consider that, but that might have been the right shot. Really. Well, Alec is just gonna make all the banks and get there. Looks like.
Yeah, I think he can see the 4 ball.
So, do you punch this in and float, or do you? What do you think?
I don't. I think he has an angle where he goes.
Can come all the way across.
Yeah, to the right long rail, and if it's a big angle, I'll go come.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. I would not try to come
this
across.
Is the right shot.
Yeah.
With the angle that he had, I think this was the right shot.
So the 6 to the 7, right? The 6 to the 7. Are we trying to come on the left? Or yeah, this is what I like between the 7 8. He's got a good angle.
Yeah. Would you like go after the 10 ball or before the 10-8?
I would go 2 rails here.
2 rails?
Yep.
Yeah, he went one.
He went run rail, and I'm not convinced that my way is right. I just think I get to hit the ball harder, and I feel like I'm a good enough player to control it. And so, for me, that works. I feel like he's a good enough player to control it, too. I think just people think of the game differently. But I don't play the 8-10.
I think he's going to draw it.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't play the 8-10.
Yeah, he would want to play the 8 on the corner.
Yeah, just stop the ball.
Yeah.
Just stop the ball.
4 balls on the table. You don't want to play any combinations.
This
unless it's there.
This may not have any merit at all. But when I see a guy shoot a ball like that, now all of a sudden there's a little more wind in my sails. And the reason that is because this guy drew back to play position on the 8-10 because he didn't want to shoot the 8 ball 4.5 feet towards the corner. And if you can't make a ball 4.5 feet, and I'm not saying Alec, I'm just saying anybody that I'm playing when I'm in the chair and they make that decision. Now all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, well, if you don't think he can make that ball, what else does he think he can't make? Let's learn, especially in a long set like this. Because if you think that you're always going to play the table and come out ahead, you're crazy.
Yeah. Evan just missed the 8 ball, and he left Alec with he hooked out behind the
essentially nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
See, guys, this is why you don't take breaks. You don't take breaks when you're running good.
Yeah. I think he's gonna scratch here.
This is what we didn't talk about is why doesn't Alec take a break?
Yeah. But right now this is a tough shot, but it's not really.
See, Alec's waving at us. He's like, oh boy.
Yeah, he missed
That's a good try.
But he
jumped straight back.
What do you do from here, Dale? Then and come towards the other short rail, leaving behind the 10 ball. Looks like.
I think I would thin it with inside English, so I could hit it super thin and try to just like this. I think this is the right shot.
I can't see if he has enough.
I think he can hit the edge.
He's trying to manage.
I think he can hit like half the ball.
He's probably gonna. If he can hit it, he's probably gonna try and make it the side of the 9 ball if he can.
I think myself as an individual, I would go for the bank.
Yeah.
Because I don't practice enough to play the edging the 8 ball shot well enough from this distance.
Also, if you miss it, if you miss the bank, you can still leave him behind the 10 ball.
I just don't know what good. There's just not a lot of good. Like, I understand he's trying to hook him with the 10, but man, is that tough from there.
Yeah.
And when you don't do well, the 8, no matter where you leave it, when you make it, it always leads to the 9.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, I like your shot banking it towards the corner pocket, but it's kind of two-way shot. If you bank it and miss it,
yeah, you can get lucky.
Yeah, you can leave him behind the 10 ball. That's a good shot.
You got more than one good thing that can happen. That was a hell of a shot.
It's a good shot by Alec.
That was a hell of a shot. That's the shot you make when you're ahead.
He's gonna go one rail and come.
Don't shoot it in the corner. Yeah.
Lay the 10 ball on the same in the other side pocket.
Yeah. This is good. Here we are. Looking like it's gonna be 9-7. Tightly contested match.
Yeah. That's 16.
So you wanna tell them who you are? Oh, a couple people were asking.
They answered though. They answered. Not just me though. Mubarak's in here. Mubarak has made a lot of good points. I just talk a lot. Really, that's my only. I wouldn't say it's a redeeming quality. I'd say people probably dislike it.
No, people like it though. That's why we got 65 viewers right there.
It's just me, right? It's not the match at all. It's not the sick setup with the sick commentary booth that this guy's built. No, it's just me.
Wow,
Yeah, never lucky.
That's why I came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit that ball good.
Yeah, that is close.
Hit the 1 ball a little bit on the left side. That's scratched the side pocket.
Man, so if I'm Evan, I'm thinking the pool gods hate me because look at where the 7 got.
Yeah, but he would like to be on the table,
Well, yeah, but,
Yeah. So you're gonna go 3 rails here towards the 4 ball? Looks like it. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
I don't know what I think about this game because it's kind of like, you know how when you play 8-ball and they tell you, well, if you can't run out, don't make the balls. That's kind of what I'm feeling here.
You overrule that ball.
Like, why wouldn't you manipulate the balls in a way so that you could get the best of it when you play safe? Because when you make the 6-ball here, either you're going to make a stupendous shot on the 7,
He missed it. Overcut it.
or you're going to miss and sell out. You know, because that 7's no walk in the park.
This is not an easy shot here for Alec. He could try and make it in the corner and go between the 8-9 and play the 7, but I'm not sure if he's gonna scratch off the trying to make the 7 ball. It's a little looks like it's.
I would bank the 6. I would stiff the 6 4 rails towards the short rail. 4 rails going into the 5th rail. I would never try to make this ball. Whether I'm right or wrong, I just would never try to make that ball. If you hit that ball one, like long rail, short rail, long rail, short rail, under the 10, and I know, but like some people out there know what I'm talking about, and you just stun the cue ball forward, you know, now you have a chance to let this guy do something that's going to put you back in the game.
Yeah,
because
Look at this.
look at this.
That's a good shot. The reason I think
You just gonna skim by that as a good shot and move on? That was the best shot anyone's played out here this month, and it's the 30.
probably it's a good shot.
Yeah. And we play ring games for 10 hours at a time where we only shoot flyers, and no one's made a shot that good. I'm telling you right now, that was a hell of a shot. So, back to what I was saying earlier, get out. Don't mess up, stay still, and get out. Yeah, see?
Save that. Dale, he meant that.
No, he was going to do that.
Anyway.
That's, you know.
I think he does relive. You're the one doing the cursing right now.
Yeah, well, just because I've missed those balls, I know. You know, like, you live and learn. I've learned that those are the balls you miss if you just don't take your time.
Yeah.
Because they're so elementary compared to what you've just done. Even if you know that you shouldn't take them for granted, it's just, you know, it's difficult not to.
Yeah. So
see how he like got back down and took his time? That's because Evan's teaching him that maybe he should take his time.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're taking breaks. Evan's gonna come out and want to know what all we're talking about.
He went the other way.
Oh, Evan went the other way.
Since people were taking breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's probably just gonna go straight to the bathroom and come back. He didn't take a break earlier. He's not taking a long one now. So we got 63 people live, it looks like, from my end. Yeah, they answered here. What's up, Timmy?
What's up, Timmy?
I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Nah, I don't think either of them smoke. Or I don't know about Alec, but I think he just went to the restroom. He'll be right back.
Yeah.
I bet we're going to be breaking the balls within 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere. And, you know, guys, you should consider supporting the stream. Because as you sit here, you could legitimately sit here and look around and kind of just marvel in what Alan has done out here. Really, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's really nice setup.
Yeah, it really is.
Like a small commentary booth.
It's a legitimate recording studio style booth. All padded. I could scream as loud as I want. Those guys are 4 feet away. They wouldn't hear me. I mean, it's legitimate. He's really outdone himself. One of the best streaming places in the country. Maybe in the world.
Oh.
For a guy that just likes pool and just wanted to do something, man, there ain't a lot of guys out there like Alan. Not at this level. Yeah, he deserves that.
Yeah, and we stream both on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's another good point to make while there's a little smidge of an intermission. It looks like they're about to get going, but maybe he's just going to practice his break. I don't know. But oh, see, Mubarak's going to go get me a drink because he's a good friend. Thank you, Mubarak.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, John. Send those stars, man. Good job. I'm just saying, if anybody's earned it, it's him.
Yeah, this game.
Maybe after this game, oh, Mubarak just shorted me on the drink. Oh, he's back in there? We're in action. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to move closer so I can see what color these balls are. What's really incredible is I don't know what balls they're shooting at. I've just been getting lucky and calling some of the shots. So I don't go to the rail here. I hit it with left spin and come straight down. Yep, like this. I like the way that he played that. I don't know. I don't think that you're supposed to play to get to the rail. Because if you hit it hard enough to get to the rail and come back up, that left spin doesn't react the same. Not a lot of good could come from that.
And
I think you got to slow roll that ball.
Yeah, now he's gonna kick one rail, I think. Yeah.
Hit it dead full, got the double kiss, and got a good roll.
Yeah, got a good roll. The tough kick here for Alec.
I think you might be able to see the edge of it, but even if you can see the edge of it, I don't know. I think you shoot towards the first diamond on the towards the bottom right corner. Two rails with running English.
Yeah, just a little bit of.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
there
that.
you go.
Yeah. Made a good shot.
That was the right shot, in my opinion.
I don't know if Evan.
Here, can you nice? You just can't see the balls.
I don't know if
Going on bigger.
Yeah, he stopped it. That's what.
Yeah,
I was
that was
say.
a good shot.
I don't know if he had the angle where he could hook him behind that 6 ball.
Well, they're playing a weird set of 10-ball rules, but I would very much assume that they're playing 3 foul.
Yeah, they were trying 3 foul like the first couple of games, so
You pinch this ball or do you roll it?
roll it.
See, I knew you were going to say that, but I would never roll this ball. And I don't think it's wrong. I just
Yeah, I think because it gives you like the angle where you could come for the 5 there, but like if the 5 ball is on the other side.
Yeah, see, I would play to get to the same place, but I would stun it.
Yeah.
Just because I get to hit the ball harder. And that, that doesn't make me right. It's just what I would do.
Well, I used to do that a lot, but right now I've been watching commentator by Earl Strickland. He's saying like when you get old, you start rolling the balls more than when you hit him.
Mubarak, you're 22. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to learn the game. That's why.
No, you're trying to learn the way that people in their 50s play the game.
Yeah, but there's people here watching. We don't know how old they are.
Okay.
So just
Okay. That's a good point for all ages. Okay. So if you're 55 and under, you punch the ball. So says Mubarak. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
That was a great shot. Again, now you're in a position to win.
No, this is the
Get
same
there.
shot, but right now I'll punch it.
Really? See, I would roll it.
I'll probably play that.
I genuinely would have rolled that ball.
Just depends on the angle. I feel like some balls are like rolling more.
Yeah, now we're going to come up and down. There you go.
He jumped up.
He
on
moved,
that
though.
shot, yeah, but still made it.
You see how he doesn't set his feet. He just kind of he just gets down and I don't know. I think he would be better suited to explore a better pre-shot routine. 10-8.
John here saying Dale just doesn't like Earl.
Oh no, I love Earl. I think he's one of the most talented players ever, especially when it comes to striking the ball. Especially when you listen to him talk. He's not as fun to play. The only time I played Earl, he played the best set he's played against anyone since he was 24. And he really, I mean, I've played multiple world number ones. I mean, I've played a lot of good players, and no one's played a better set on me than Earl Strickland. That's sick. And he was like, it was just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Real quick for both John and Carl, thank you very much for the donations. We always appreciate that.
Oh, I was in here telling them, y'all gotta get on the ball.
Oh.
Man, see, I just don't understand. I don't understand why he rushes those balls. Nah, come on.
Joe, you gotta do it before.
Nah, you just sit over there. I'll squint.
See, we've already you want to try?
Playing with that thing.
Yep, I figured that by now.
You kid?
You can take the picture.
No, you're alright. I'm good.
Okay, we arranged some furniture in here. Now we're all
Alright.
set up. I definitely roll this ball.
Yeah, to play the 6 ball in the corner.
Well, it depends on the angle. I'd like to say that I would pinch this ball, but the most important thing in this game is getting the right side. You want to be, as we look at it, you want to be on the right side of the 8. Literally, the right side. Which is what he did.
Yeah,
he even cheated the pocket to maintain that angle.
Alright.
Because if you get on the left side of the 8, now it's you want to draw the ball to the rail and come out, but now the side pocket's into play. So this is the way that you want to shoot the ball because nothing can go wrong other than missing the ball. On a diamond, on a gold crown, I roll this ball. On a diamond, I punch across because they're just so reactive.
Yeah, he rolled it in.
Again, I punch across because it allows me to hit the ball harder. Anytime you can hit the ball harder within reason, I think you should do it.
Alright, so looks like it's 11-8. And Alex is breaking. 19th track.
Mubarak's in the commentary booth practicing. Mubarak's in the commentary booth practicing his runway stance.
Trying to make you guys comfortable. That's it. Trying to make you sit down.
Oh, we dogged it. We didn't go get a drink. You're late now. On to the next one.
We're just going to play musical chairs in here for a while. It's our 8x10 cell.
Yeah, see, he missed that one. You can, it's very important. The first 3 balls in the 10 ball break will tell you everything. You need to know where the wing balls are going so that you know how to adjust. And you can adjust by moving the cue ball. You can adjust by the way that you strike the ball, how hard you strike the ball. There's a lot to pay attention to. And the corner balls matter, but they don't matter as much as the first 3. They're kind of like bonuses. And the head ball really matters because what's the point of making the wing balls if you don't get a shot? That head ball floating up towards the corner pocket, that's how you know. That's how you know you've hit it like sort of in the sweet spot.
I think he
got a good roll here.
He got a good roll there. For sure, he was not trying.
He's got the breast cancer glove on, man. He deserves a good roll.
He does. Going two rails, try and make separation between the cue and the one ball.
This is
which he did.
Might go in.
Perfect way to hit it. Really, it's unlucky in the sense that he left the one ball hanging, but lucky in the sense that jumping it is very difficult.
Yeah, the 2 balls there.
I would never go 2 rails.
Yeah, I don't like 2 rails here. 1 rail, I think, is going to get you towards the 3rd diamond from where he's standing right there, where he left the chalk, so you can play the 2 ball on the side.
I think he's going to hit between the 2 and the 9, or the 1 and the 2. I don't think he's... Oh, look at that.
He went wide.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit it slower than I thought he would, but still. I don't know about that one. Yeah, definitely. Pinching the ball is kind of like a stun draw shot, except it's not going to stun 4 feet. It's if you imagine the cue ball spinning backwards when you strike the bottom of it, a pinch shot is where the cue ball is just about to start skid and flipping forward and rolling. I don't know if I explained that the right way. It's like a soft draw shot. You hit it just, it's all about touch. You hit it just soft enough so that the ball maintains the draw without any of the power.
Yeah, it's like a drag shot where you hit it a little bit more.
Yeah, like a little better stroke than a drag shot. It's a good way to think about it.
I think he's gonna try and
Get him under the 7.
He's looking at making it.
Oh my!
Yeah.
But why?
I think the 3-4. I'm not sure if it's dead. No, it's not dead.
Even if it is dead, you're going to throw it out of the pocket when you shoot at it from that angle, unless you kick at it. And then if you kick at it, unless you hit it great, you're going to throw it out.
No,
anyway.
I think he was trying to play defense on the 3-ball after he makes the 2-ball.
I don't know. I think the 2-ball was better suited to play defense on.
Yeah, behind the 7-ball.
Because if you try to play safe on the 3, where are you going to get the cue ball? You're going to leave the cue ball in the middle of the table.
That's a good jump shot by Alec there.
That's, again, another example of he jumps the ball soft well. That tells me that at some point he's practiced it. Not only has he practiced it, but he's practiced it with that cue.
Looks like he can see the edge of the 2-ball and got it towards their short rail.
Yeah, get him.
That's right.
Yeah, he accomplished a lot in that shot. I don't think he necessarily meant to run into the 3, but by doing that, man, he accomplished a lot. Now, all of a sudden, a mistake will cost you the game instead of the inning.
Right here, you would want to go 2 rails, come out, try and make it, just like that. He missed it.
Yeah, I don't like this. Believe it or not, I don't like the speed that he hit that ball because
it would die.
Yeah, if you make it, you don't get on the 3.
Yeah.
And let's say you hit it thin, right? You hit the short rail high.
Yeah.
And then you hit the 2-ball thin. Well, now the 2-ball is banking into the rail and coming right in front of the corner.
Yeah.
And the cue ball's not going to go anywhere. And if you hit it thick, you could push through it. And he's always going to have a shot unless you make it. When you do make it, you don't have a shot. So why that speed?
That's a good shot by Evan.
Yeah, good angle.
Yeah. Getting on the right side of the 3-ball.
There you go. Now we're going to shoot him probably
in the same pocket.
In the same pocket.
Go 2 or 1 rail. I think he's going to go 1.
The important shot here is getting good on the 6 to get from the 7 to the 8.
Yeah.
Because the 9-ball is in a precarious situation. So you want to be good on the 8 to get on the 9. And to get good on the 8, you have to get good on the 7.
Yeah.
Now, getting good on the 7 isn't hard because it's right in front of the side pocket. And the 6 is very close to it. But let's say he gets like an off angle on this ball. If he doesn't get straight on the 6, the game gets like 4 times harder.
Yeah, which he just did.
Now he's got to either draw to... He's going to go forward. I don't think he's going to go forward.
That's right.
But if he goes forward, now look, now we're going the wrong way.
And he doesn't. Does he have that much angle where he could come towards the left side of the 8-ball?
I don't know. You know what I like here? Remember that inside shot I was talking about? Overcut it with inside and come in between the 8-10? I like that shot here.
Yeah.
Because not a lot can go wrong.
Yeah, you just need to miss that 9-ball first.
Yeah. Well, you're going to overcut it, but you're going to like drop. Yeah, see?
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah,
he just like flat drew the ball. Be unlucky to not get a shot there. Still, though, focus. No, like he's getting down and shooting this ball. You got to get good on the 9.
You want to hit with inside English.
Yeah, he did get good, though, right? Yeah. Because you don't want to be straight. If you get straight, now you're shooting the 10 from the rail. But you do want a little more angle than this. That's kind of being picky, though. Overall, it was a good shot.
He moved a little bit on that shot.
Yeah, so just stay still. Just stay still and trust it. Doesn't plant his feet. Gets down. There you go. But you notice how he took a little bit longer while he was over that ball? You don't have to tell yourself to do that if you just work on a good pre-shot routine. Now you get to shoot every ball the same way. Those guys that play real well and you think, oh, they just play good because they play 10 hours a day. That's not That's not all of it. They play like 10 hours a day with a point, with a goal in mind. Part of that goal, I assure you, is a good pre-shot routine.
Yeah, it's all about fixing the problems you have, recognizing them first, and then try and fix them.
Mubarak and I have had many a conversation. So he's going to hit this ball hard. The balls are going to go past the point. Yep.
He mishit it to the right side. He still made the 8 and the 3 ball. He does have a shot on the 1 ball.
He's going to do everything wrong and break better than me. And here we are. This is tough.
I don't know if he can cut it towards the left top pocket and come 2 rails behind the 6-7 towards the 3 ball. I think that's what he's trying right now. Oh, no, he went 1 rail for the 10 ball.
That's how everybody
That's a
shoots
good
that one.
shot. Yeah. I didn't
Why
know
didn't we
that shot
think of
was
that?
there, but if it was there, I think it's better than the option that I gave you before.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna draw 1 rail with the bottom right, come towards the center of the table.
Yeah, this is I was struggling with the bridge for a while. I mean, I was struggling a little bit, I guess. And said, Mubarak, how do you do this? Mubarak misses 1 out of every 104 shots with the bridge.
Yeah,
All right, 108.
and
And he's so good with it.
I
was like, all right.
all the time. What are you talking about?
Now, this is back when him and I were gambling all the time, too. I'd say, Mubarak, come on, man. How you do that? So, I like hitting this ball with extreme right English and spinning under the 10. I know that's goofy.
Yeah.
But,
Even if you hit the 10 ball, you still have a shot.
yeah, but this is better. This is just strictly better. That's just the leak in my game.
Go 1 rail or 2 towards the 9 ball.
All right, well, if y'all aren't going to say it, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Make sure you win here. Get good on the 9.
Yeah,
think about where you need to be. This is what happens.
Yeah, I think he got shorter than he wanted to.
This is what happens, man.
Now
Now all of a sudden, you got to be a good ball pocketer.
Yeah, make both balls probably in the same pocket.
And, I mean, you want to hit it with a smidge of inside, right? So that you don't run straight into the 10.
Yeah.
See, what he's going to do is not do that, and then he's going to hit that one little point between the 10 ball and the rail. So he's going to come get dead perfect, and everyone's going to be like, well, what was the problem?
No, he chose to play it soft.
Yeah.
Tried to go 2 rails below.
I don't know about that shot. I mean, I didn't even consider it. It definitely makes the 9 ball easier to pocket, but... And, you don't have to worry about hitting the ball with this. Maybe that is the right shot.
I think if he went 3 rails instead of 2, trying to hit the
Hit the
where
long
the
rail.
clock is
Yeah,
right
hit
now.
the long rail
Yeah.
where that he's queuing off of.
Yeah.
Here, you don't
Upshot.
got to hit it as hard as you think.
Try to
Just
stop
pocket the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wow.
You can just hit it with inside English, go 3 rails around, and get dead perfect. Why didn't I
Right
think of
shot.
that?
Good shot by Alex there.
That really was a good shot. A good shot when you had a bigger lead and now you've been trading games, and it's easy to miss that ball is what I'm saying, I guess.
Yeah,
Leave
I
it.
think since Alec got up on this match, he's been playing more comfort,
Yeah, definitely more
Yeah.
comfortable. Definitely.
and we didn't see a lot of misses from him.
But I don't think that he shoots straighter than Evan. I know that sounds crazy because he's dogged a lot of easier shots, but when you're out there betting your own money, whether you have a lot of money or not, it's just it doesn't even become about the money. It just becomes about wanting to win, and then you compound that with having a bunch of people watching you that are going to talk to you and discuss the match. Now all of a sudden, you can do 2 things with that information. You can use it to fuel you, or you can use it to set you back. And if you don't calm down and consider exactly how you're going to win the easy games, you're not using the pressure as fuel.
Yeah, Donnie here says that Evan does shoot strong. He does shoot strong. He tries to. He's like a ball maker. He tried to make every ball.
Yeah.
He's not trying to roll any ball, then hit him with a speed where he's comfort that he's gonna make that ball.
Yeah.
It's a good roll there.
Definitely. I think you always nick, as we're looking at it, you always nick the left side of that ball, come 2 rails towards the 4-9. But if I'd have done that, I probably wouldn't have hooked him as well as he did. So
He's probably gonna try and go 2 rails on this one.
there are those results-oriented thinking popping up again. It's never good for the game.
Yeah, that's what he
Man,
tried.
that's a good try. That's a
Tried to
good
go
try.
2 rails, make the ball.
You know, you train yourself how to hit that ball 1 rail. If Alec had shot that ball 1 rail, I'm not sure that he would have ever missed it. But that doesn't make it right. 2 rails is absolutely the right way to shoot that ball.
Yeah, what do you like here then on this shot? I'd like to leave myself like a cut shot on the 1 ball and come 1 rail towards the center of the table.
Well, the question is,
I think he's trying to draw it towards the center of the table.
I think I would want to get towards the center of the table, shoot the 2 in the same pocket, and draw with low right and hit side rail, and I would be playing to play the 3-7.
Yeah.
Because the reason that you want to play the 3-7 instead of the 3-5 is that if you play the 3-5, not only is there more distance and it's a harder shot, but you don't have to get a good shot on the 3 because there are balls in the way. The 2 and the 1 ball are going to be gone, and the 3 ball is going to be drifting towards the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Not towards the corner pocket, but towards like between the corner and the 9 ball. And there are no blockers.
Yeah.
And also, if let's say that you're not as good at stunning this ball and going 2 rails, just load it up. Go 3 rails. Hit the left long rail, the right long rail, just like you did. Hit the short rail and come out. When you do that, though, you have to draw the ball a little more. You want to come deeper, like towards between the first and second diamond on the right rail.
What I also like about that shot is that if you overhit it, you're gonna have a shot towards the corner pocket. It's
Right. Yeah, you don't have to take the combination.
Yeah.
If you get great on it. Yeah.
I think he's playing the combination.
Yeah. I think if I were in his position, we've already talked about my combination game, but I think that I would have shot that ball in the corner. Here, I like what he's doing. You just can't hit this ball too hard. You have to trust it. Because if you hit it too hard, you're not going to miss the 4. Yeah, see? He hit it too hard and didn't miss the 4. But if you hit it a little softer and let the draw take, now all of a sudden you just come back and forth across.
What do you think about this shot?
I think I'm looking for the 10 ball here. I'm trying to hit it fat with spin. Like this.
He has spin on it.
Yeah, but I think that's the right way to shoot the ball.
Yeah, he wanted to miss the 9 ball coming up too.
Because that spin lets you hit the second rail. If you can hit the second rail there, man, you just have so much more power. The shot's way more powerful. Because if you hit the second rail there and come into the 10, you have a good chance of taking away that long rail. Like 50% of the time, now all of a sudden the guy has to kick 3 rails short or 2 rails short instead of just going 1 rail across.
Yeah. He's trying to cut this ball on the side.
Yeah, I think I'd have shot at that ball, right? You too?
If the shot is there, you'd want to be offensive here because the table's pretty open. And it's so easy to come to the center of the table to play the 5.
Well, like I said earlier, y'all make sure you tip the camera turner because, all I do is talk. Alan's in here doing all the work. Getting you all the good angles with his 700 cameras. Man, how does he not shoot at that ball?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Right? Like, you gotta cut that ball, right?
You gotta cut it. I don't
because
like
if you make it, if you make it, you can win.
Yeah.
If you make it, the 4 balls, 7 inches from the hole.
Yeah, now he left Alec a shot where he could run out from here if he makes it. It's not an easy shot.
I'm not saying that cutting it is just obviously the right thing, and how could he not do it? What I mean is, how does Evan not cut that ball? That's all he does is shoot at the balls, right?
That was a good shot.
That's just not That's just not in his wheelhouse. He doesn't play safe from there. I've never seen him play safe.
Would expect him to cut that ball.
Yeah.
He's always aggressive.
Close.
Yeah.
He didn't draw
This is another good example of you couldn't come far enough, but you could come too short. Like, you couldn't go too long, but you could come too short. So just always err on the side of too long.
Yeah. You know why that happened?
Why?
Because you didn't tell him that he has to be out from there.
Yeah, he didn't say, all right, I'm not. So what it really comes down to is punishment. Like, once you get good enough to not worry about whether or not you're going to make the balls, like, all you're really trying to do is punish your opponent when he makes a mistake. And whether you get the opportunity to do that 3 times in a set or 8 times is irrelevant. What's important is that when you have the opportunity, you do it.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
John over here saying that we need some entertainment between on the break.
Oh, we only have
you
3
don't want
cameras.
that.
We only have 3 cameras here in the booth.
You don't want that. I've got
He's trying to bank it, I think, here.
Yeah. I've got the mutton chops for Halloween, so y'all don't want to see the mutton chops.
Not the glue-on kind either.
No, I went all the way.
Yeah, he's real deal.
I went all the way. Yeah, I like rolling that ball like that. Draw it like a foot. I don't like going forward, but I don't think you can get in trouble either way. So the reason that you draw that ball instead of going forward is that, again, if you don't hit the ball hard enough going forward, now all of a sudden you got a bank in a game that you were 98% favorite to win.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more than 98%. Oh, boy.
This one.
You guys ask and you shall receive. It's looking like.
Come on. I'm chilling, son. Oh, you're gonna make me transition it. So this may or may not work. We'll find out. It'll take a second.
Uh-oh.
You'll see it in a second. We'll keep the lights out in here so we can actually see through the windows, because the windows are like mirror tinted, so we're not distracting the players.
Yep. So here's another leak in Evan's game. They played 22 racks. Alex made a ball almost every time from further out. Evans made a ball probably less than half the times he's broken, but he hasn't moved at all. He hasn't changed his speed. Well, that's not true. See, earlier he was hitting them softer and making the ball. He changed his speed in the wrong direction, and I'm not sure why. I don't think he knows.
Yeah, looks like Alec here is gonna try to draw 1 rail or 2 rail.
Oh, just lay it up on the side. Oh. Well, no, this is still fine, though.
Yeah, you still have a shot.
So here's a shot where I don't hit with high English at all. I just hit this ball with right spin.
Yeah, that's
just right spin. Just missed the 9 ball, come to the center of the table.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that I would play safe from there. But
he got it.
I mean, he did great. So, that doesn't make it wrong. Oh, yeah, I'm actually going as Ricky, John. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could, but the mutton chops are a limited time only.
Yeah. Tough shot here for Evan.
They're going to be there till they aren't.
1 rail kick.
I like this one. I think he's going to hit this ball if you don't hit it a million miles an hour. Yeah.
Wow. And make it.
Yeah. It just looked like he was lined up well on it. But you can see that it lengthened out, right? Like it widened out. If he'd have hit that ball 100 miles an hour, he'd have never hit it.
Also, he hit it with good speed. If he didn't make it,
right.
He could.
This is an interesting shot.
6-10.
This shot here, this is a pool shot that requires a good stroke, I think. Because I think in pool, one of the hardest things to do is spin the ball heavy while hitting the ball soft. And you have to do that on this shot. You have to really dig in with low ride English, but you can't hit it 100 miles an hour or you're going to take a lot of the accuracy away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
see, this is
the 6-10. That's what he's trying to play.
Okay. Well, I didn't even consider. Well, we've had this discussion. I didn't even consider the 6-10 because I know.
Well, you're in Evan's game. We're so similar.
Yeah, I know that this. I got about as much chance of making this 610 with my eyes open as I do with my eyes closed. That's exactly what I'd have done, except I wouldn't have hooked them. Yep, see? Perfect. That's what I'd have done. Oh, see?
Alex,
See? All right, guys.
What do you
It's
think
drink
about
time.
this one?
It's drink time. What do you want, Mubarak?
All right, guys, we'll be back in just a moment.
You want something?
No. Is he just practicing?
No, they're in the middle of a game.
Then probably not practicing.
Yeah, I would go with not. I'm going with not on
It's
this one.
it's a good shot to practice, though. Oh, you want to grab that before it gets hot in here?
Sure.
Just pull it out.
Is it?
It's great outside.
Maybe we should just open it.
It's great outside. It's weird because this part of the room here is warmer than this part because of the
Well, this needs a box around it. That's not.
the heat's generated from the computers, right?
So
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you guys to tip this man. One side of the room is hotter than the other because you've got like I don't know, five processors over here working full time. How many does each of them have?
does each of them have one processor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me find out I got one right. I finally made a good call.
You've been making good calls all game, all the match.
2 rails. Oh, no. So I think you hit that ball like a half ball hit. This is another one of those inside English shots. You'll go long rail, short rail, and then you'll go up towards the 710.
Yeah.
And the 6 ball will go
Behind the 9.
long rail, back towards the center.
Yeah.
And you're just going for distance. I don't know that he could hit that ball thick enough to do that.
No, I'm not sure. I can't see the angles from here. So this is just the defense.
So on a shot like that,
I would have played it probably from the other side.
it's hard to explain how much more you get out of a shot like that when you freeze them on the back of the 8 instead of pushing it away like you did. And I'm not saying that's easy. I'm just saying, man, you get paid a lot when you hit it good. Yeah, I kind of like the speed he hit that ball.
Yeah.
It gave him a good chance to hit the ball. That ball's very difficult to hit going one rail. Now we've reached that time in the game.
This is a routine out.
Every ball leads to the next one. I mean, Evan would tell you if he doesn't get out here, he would be sick.
Just make sure you
Get a good angle from the 7 to the 8. It's hard to get a bad angle from the 8 to the 9.
Yeah.
All you really got to do is get a good angle from the 7 to the 8.
And I
Which he did.
He got there. You know,
Here I go,
a little
2
bit
rails.
Straighter than he wanted, but he still couldn't get there.
2 rails, right?
No, just
Oh, wow. He was dead
didn't have
straight.
that angle. Yeah.
He was going the other way. See? Don't listen to me.
Just stop shot.
Don't punch this ball. Just make the ball. This is the pinch shot.
Yeah.
So I go to the rail here. I wouldn't draw it.
Well, you don't want to be jacked up.
Yeah, well, I will. After I hit the rail, I'm gonna plan on going away from the rail.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to be jacked up.
Yeah,
from the
either way.
handball.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you go to the rail, then make yourself an easier shot.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So
Well,
12-11.
there's something to be said, right? Because Evans made some mistakes, and we've been pointing them out, but it's, I think Alex played quite a bit better, and it's very close. So does that mean, I don't know, does that mean that when Alec does make a mistake, he just has been running bad? Or does that mean he's not as good? I don't necessarily think that. It's just interesting to think about.
Yeah, but we all know that this is a close game.
Yeah, it seems that way.
He hit it softer than he hit it last time. He almost made the 7 and 8, the side pocket, the wing balls, but unfortunately he scratched on the side.
Yeah, Phil, that was a Cosmo. That's a good way to put it. I think so far Evans just had a little bit of the high-speed wobbles. You get rid of the high-speed wobbles and just start doing what you're supposed to, which is so much easier said than done.
Oh,
this is what you don't want to do.
You don't want to be jacked up on that 2 ball.
But you don't want to be too thin on the 2 trying to go 2 rails around, right? Like, would you rather have that shot or have the other angle? I think you would rather be jacked up.
Yeah, but I think if you leave yourself a little bit to the center of the table, you could go long rail where the 9 ball is and come out to the center of the table and spin.
I don't think you realize how good you are at that. That stuff's hard. That stuff's real hard.
It is. It's all about, practice. I think.
This is kind of
a jump shot. Let's see.
I mean, this is one that could go in. Yeah, he hit it good. That's one of those shots where he's a good 50-50 to make that ball.
I don't know if you saw that too. He was trying to draw the cue ball a little bit where he ended up right now, so he can have a bank on the 5-7. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Here you'd want to thin it from. I don't know if he can make it, but you'd want to thin it from the right side and go 2 rails behind the 8, or just bank it and come with the cue ball. He can make it.
Yeah.
And hit the 5 ball.
Safe. What were we thinking?
Yeah, we can't see the angle.
This is a lot tougher than it looks. This, you got to play between the 6 and the rail.
Yeah, and draw it.
You go. No. You go forward. You go forward.
Oh yeah.
Forward with what is it? High left.
High left. Yeah.
But not more high than left.
Yeah.
Right. So you're looking at like 11 o'clock.
Also, you want to miss that 10 ball, so you don't want to be putting center ball on this.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah. The high English is to miss the 10, and the side spin is to get under the 6. So
this is a 2 rail shot. Come out behind the 6 ball.
Yeah. He didn't spin the ball. Yeah. He hit it high enough, but he didn't spin the ball.
I think he can. I'm not sure if he can make it in the side.
It's tough.
Yeah. We can't.
So here's the thing: if you do make it, you got to hit it with a lot of inside English, and for me, that sort of makes it easier. Like, don't you think you got to hit it with like extreme, like 3 or 4 tips? Really, is what I'm talking about.
It also gives you the shape. So
you could 2 rail this ball out too. 2 rail play safe. I like this shot though.
Okay, so he's still okay. He has a good shot on that 7 ball.
So what are we doing? Are we going 3 rails and playing the 8 in the corner?
Let's see what he's looking at. I think he's looking at 2 rails playing the 8 in the corner.
With inside spin, you mean?
Yeah, a little bit touch of inside, or just hit that 7 ball where it's thick enough to go towards that first diamond.
Someone call CJ Wiley.
Well, he actually looks like he's planning on putting more inside on it and keeping it to the side pocket. Maybe to bounce that 9 ball.
Yeah, he could do that. There's a lot of shots here.
I like going 3 rails
and play the 8 in the side.
Because I don't got to spin the cue ball. All I got to do is overcut the 7.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he tried.
Yeah, he hit it hard, though.
Yeah, you don't...
He's got better angle.
But he's good. For sure.
Yeah, just you'd want to touch the 9 ball, I think, a little bit with when you're missing the 8 ball, so, push it out from that.
Does the 9 go past? I wonder if it's, frozen on the point. I don't think it is. See, you don't ever want to be playing shape to shoot the 9 ball into the short side. If you're going to shoot at this ball without hitting it with the 8 ball, you have to shoot it to the long rail past the point.
Yeah.
And if you do that, I think I would put a stroke on this ball.
Okay, so he straight in shot.
I don't know about
close
the
enough
shot.
to that side pocket where he could scratch. You know.
There's something to be said about him taking the shot. So, as the player in the chair,
Good shot.
when a guy plays position for this, what does that make you think? That makes you think that, or it makes me think anyway, that this guy thinks that he pockets balls better than he plays position, right?
Yeah. Also, if you can see that he left himself a tough shot on the 10 ball because I don't think he was confident enough to make 9
jump
ball
right
with
up.
Obviously, got to be bad.
slow speed. So now Alex gonna have his 10 ball here. Evan really did not want to miss that 10 ball. It was gonna tie the match up 12-12.
Yeah, a 2-game swing.
Yeah.
Last time he missed a 2-game swing that could have got him even. The guy, Alec broke and ran one, then he won the next one. One thing about history is that it repeats itself if you let it.
13-11. Phil's here talking about that high-speed wobbles.
Yeah, man. That's his saying, man. What he does. I just don't see how Evan doesn't move the cue ball.
Yeah, let's see Alec break. He hit it soft. He almost made the 9 ball.
So, okay. He hit it too soft.
Yeah, he mishit the 1 ball. To the left, so that might, affect where the ball.
He hit it too soft to be that far out, in my opinion. I've played on this table, 4 or 5 times now, maybe even 6.
Alright, so a good opening shot by Evan. He would like here to draw this ball a little bit, or just come towards this.
This is the pinch. This is another one of those pinch shots.
He rolls it.
See how he pinched it, I think.
Yeah. It looks like he had rolled it with outside.
Oh, he could have.
Yeah.
He could have. I'm not 100%.
I can't see if he can go 2 rails here behind the 4 ball, or just.
I like what he did, except he punched it, and I like to roll it. If you roll it, all you got to do is not get behind the 10.
Yeah.
If you just set a simple set of parameters and say, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I can't do. And if I do that, it's going to lead me to win the game in the easiest way possible.
So this is Evan is in a good spot to run this game.
Inside English or 2 rails?
Probably. I think he's gonna play with 2 rails. I'm not sure.
I would always hit this ball with
inside. Inside is the better.
Because it's not a lot.
Yeah. Also, you come up straight towards the 6 ball, not going 2 rails.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Now let's tell the people why inside English is better.
Yeah.
See how he hit the ball with inside English? If he had gotten on the left side of the 6 ball, or okay, let me look at it on the screen. You guys will be seeing it. If he had been on the left side of the 6 ball, now instead of just being able to roll this ball in like he did. Now he missed it, but the point remains the same. He could just roll that ball in. If he had gotten to the other side, now he has to hit it with the stroke and come back and forth across.
He has to hit the long rail.
Much more difficult.
To the center of the table. Now,
This was not a good shot.
Yeah, again, Evan should have been out on that game. Just small mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, he's had 5 or 6 games at least like that.
Yeah.
Now this wasn't a good shot because he got straight on the 7.
Yeah, I don't like this shot too, but you gotta put stroke on this shot. I think if he doesn't have that much angle where he could go, I think he's playing with high spin and going.
Yeah, going short side.
Yeah, short side.
Yeah. Now the reason I said it wasn't a good shot wasn't because he just got straight in on the ball and it was evident. What I mean is, when you have that ball hanging up and you know that you need an angle on the 7, you're never ever in life going to miss the 6 ball. And so your only job is to get the right angle on the 7. And the right angle on the 7 could be anywhere but straight, literally.
That's right.
And he knows that. It's not like, he just mishit the ball, I'm sure.
Yeah. So.
But what's important is that he does know that. And so for the rest of the rack, now the rack's difficult when it should have been easy.
Yeah.
And
he missed that 9 ball.
Now all of a sudden he has a tough 9. He hits it with inside English. He jumps up and he's thinking to himself right now, man, Why did I get straight on the
would,
7 ball?
Would you have played that with inside the 9 ball or just come 3 rails with outside, draw it a little bit? I feel like if you're drawing and go on 3 rails, it's better to make that shot, or at least for me. I don't know if you like playing that with inside. It's a tough shot with inside.
I know it both ways, but
He left himself on the rail. He doesn't want to be there.
yeah, he shoots very straight off the rail, though. I would bet on him to make that ball 100%.
No, I was just saying that because that 10 ball he missed, he was also close to the rail.
You know what?
Shot.
You know what's interesting? I'm gonna tell you guys why Evan shoots so straight. He shoots straight not because he practices hard or because he gambles a lot. He shoots straight because he has good fundamentals. He strikes. I'm not saying he doesn't do poor things with his fundamentals, but when he strikes the cue ball, he comes up through the ball, and that's just such a more clean way to hit the ball. And so when he doesn't have to really spin the ball hard or doesn't have to do anything crazy, that's why you guys see this guy out here hitting the balls a million miles an hour and they go in. You know, people that play better than him don't do that because they don't get through the cue ball the same way. Now he's right back where he was. He looks like he's in a little bit, but that's not the right move.
Okay.
It went in, though.
It did went in.
Must have been the speed.
David Williams here says, I love playing that shot with inside. We know, David, that you love
David, you love to play every shot with inside. We've been friends for over a decade, and all I've ever said to you, I saw you today. I don't know why I didn't say quit hitting the balls with inside English.
Hey, every time I play against David, he plays shots where he likes playing them with inside English.
You know,
especially some banks.
David's one of my best friends, but I really don't even like him. I was up 4-0 on this guy right before I'm going on a road trip, and this guy comes back and beats me. Can you believe the audacity of a friend that does that to you?
He should have let you win, so you have the strong.
You gotta hype your boy up. Unbelievable.
I didn't know anything about it until the plane with the banner flew over his head. Yeah, David.
Oh, I'm telling the whole world.
Oh, man, poor David.
Well, that was years ago. Well, no. 18 months. He played great. He deserved to win.
That's a good shot.
Gotta slow down.
Why you gotta shark him, man?
That's probably a commentator curse, right?
Yeah.
I said it was a good shot.
Yeah. You did that to him. All right.
What do you think about this shot?
I think you need Jesus for this shot.
Close your eyes. Swing.
I kind of like what he's doing. I like going one rail here.
Oh, in this
one rail. He was spin, you know? That's a tricky hit.
I'm not sure if he could have gone 3 rails between the 3-8, because the 10 ball is there and the 4 ball is also blocking the way. So
now this is an interesting left-handed shot, right? Like I would never play that ball that way. But of course, he should always play the ball that way. Yeah, I would have to, right? Because I can't reach it.
Yeah.
So, the 5 to the 6 is the key shot, right?
He drew. Okay.
I don't know.
He got the 9 ball open.
Yeah, but
I don't know about if the 6 goes in the side.
So he's gonna play the carom from the 6-9,
yeah.
but he's got to come up and down. He did not want to hit that ball.
Okay. He might play safe here, but I don't know if he had the angle to.
I think.
No, he's banking it. I'm sure he's banking it.
Everyone has leaks in their game that are easier to see from the outside. I think one of Alex's leaks is he doesn't get aggressive when he has good opportunities to be aggressive. Like he might be a little too tame in places where he could win.
Yeah.
I think you're always supposed to come up and down and try to play for the 6-9 because he plays good enough that he's going to make it way more than he's going to miss it.
Yeah.
That's just me. Maybe that's good in his game and a leak in my game. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
What do you think about the shot here?
I
don't know if he had the shot where he could have banked the 6 ball towards the short rail and leave it close to the 10 ball on the other short rail and leave the cue ball behind the 7-8.
So this is a standard safety, right? Where you bank the ball to the short rail and then go 2 rails.
Yeah, he played the bank there. 2-way shot. It's a 2-way shot right there.
Yeah, he hit it great. I don't know that I would have tried to make that ball at all. I don't know that he did either. I mean, it looked like he did. But here again, this is, myself. I would
Probably
go for
back
this
it.
ball.
Yeah, you probably want to back this ball.
I would go for this ball with good speed.
And played on the top right corner for the 9 ball. Oh, he played it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, though. I think you always got to bank it past the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Because if you bank it past the 9 ball, now all of a sudden you got your cue ball going to the 7. Now imagine you got the cue ball over on the 3rd diamond you got the cue ball over on the 3rd diamond on the left side, and you're straight in on the 7 if it goes. It just leads to better things can happen.
Yeah. Now, Alec has a good opportunity here to run out. I think he's on the wrong side of the 7 ball, but he decided to play the 8 on the corner.
This is very reminiscent of what happened 5 or 6 games ago, where he got the wrong angle. Now he's playing short side. Now the other time he had too much angle instead of not enough. But
wow, what a shot!
Sometimes it doesn't cost you.
Yeah.
But like I said, history repeats itself. If you have certain flaws in your game, they're gonna reappear.
Yeah. The 8 ball wobbled a little bit. He could have hung there, but
yeah, but he hit it good.
Shot.
I'm not taking anything away from him. He hit it good.
Either. I'm just saying that it'd been much easier if he had the right angle with the 7 ball.
Yeah, Mubarak. I'm not taking away from these people, Mubarak. Be nice. He played good.
I know he does that. That plays good. I don't know if I can beat any of these guys.
Me either. I don't know if you can beat him either.
Wayne here says nobody likes you, Gail.
Yeah, it's been that way since I was about 12. It's been 15 years of just sadness and sorrow.
Well, Alec is breaking. He again just hit the 1 ball. Almost trashed the corner. Yeah, there is no easy shot here for Ed.
So, the tangent line, if you're playing safe, takes you between the side pocket and the 8 ball. Oh, he's straight in. Well, never mind.
Would you cut this ball from the right?
Yeah, I would try to not hit the 3 at all.
Yeah,
get under the 6. Yeah, I think that's the right shot.
I don't think he got there, but that was the right.
I think if he were to have that again, he might consider hitting that ball the same way that he did, but with English.
Yeah.
Just with running English, with spin.
Nice shot there, boy.
Man, Alec is
banking good, man.
I mean, he's got to be 6, maybe even 7 for 10 here, which is pretty strong playing for a G.
Oh, he overhit that 3 ball.
Nah, cue ball's good though, right?
No, it's not. It leaked out.
I don't know that he can cut it.
Yeah, you would want to cut that 3 ball more and leave the cue ball where it is now. He just caught it thick.
This is one of those times where you're hating your life in pool, right? The guy plays a safety shot that wasn't quite good, but he leaves you only half of the ball, and the half of the ball they leave you is the wrong half of the ball. If the cue ball's out, 4 millimeters, now all of a sudden he's got a good shot to be aggressive, which is in his wheelhouse. Next thing you know, you're jumping. Riverview.
Yeah, we always don't. So this place is actually located in Riverview, which, if you're not familiar with the Brandon Riverview area, it's just a little bit to the east of Tampa in Florida.
Yeah, I live dead in the center of Tampa, and this is only 20 miles.
This is a tough shot here for Evan. He's gonna try jack up on this ball and stop it, or draw it a little bit so he can see the 4 ball played in the corner.
You couldn't pay me to shoot at this ball.
No, he's shooting at it.
I wouldn't shoot at this ball on anybody's money.
Yeah, he jumped up on that shot.
Yeah,
but see that.
Think about it though, man. He shoots straight, and I'm never gonna say that he doesn't.
Yeah.
But if he wants to bet on that shot, we can set it up.
Yeah, that's your shot.
That's just a crazy shot to go for it. Yeah, that's the 2 rails with inside English I've been talking about.
That's the shot Dale was talking about all night.
And I don't say that to be a jerk. I just mean that, like, I hope that when they go back and look at this, they can, they can consider it. And maybe, maybe that's not their style, and maybe I'm wrong half the time, but, like, accountability in pool is everything. Like, if you don't hold yourself accountable for the mistakes that you make, you don't grow.
Sometimes we say things that if the players heard us, they don't like it. But, like,
He said,
we try to call the right shots here, but sometimes we're wrong. So
Yeah, it helps if you play good. And I haven't missed the ball, and I still don't think I'm playing good. So I just stop this ball. I don't draw it. Yeah.
She tried to force it.
Yeah, you just stop that ball and take the best of the worst of it. If you wanted to have a good angle on the 8 ball, then you should have got a better angle on the 6 to get to the 7. Once you get where you are, like, you have to accept it. Especially in a tightly contested race like this.
And I think if he stopped it right there, it wouldn't be like a big problem. I know he has the cue ball on the rail, but he only has to make the 8 ball. He doesn't have to play any kind of.
Oh, that's all he's got to do is slow roll the 8 ball.
Yeah. I know
it's hard, but I'm with you.
It's a hard shot, but you have to take it from there.
This was a good shot. Notice how he maintained the right angle. Here, you want to hit it like 1 o'clock. You want more top spin than you do side spin.
Yeah, 2 rails right there. So you don't scratch. If you hit more
if you hit lower, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, now all of a sudden you're closer to the corner pocket to his right. Or to his left, our right, as we look at it. So it's a good shot.
So
yeah, we sure do keep saying, man, Evan's struggling. Man, he's making this mistake. Man, he's making that mistake. And then next thing you know, he's down 1 game. Maybe we're being too hard on him. Poor guy.
Or maybe, like, his mistakes that he made, he didn't get punished on. This is a big break here for Evan. He would like to make the ball here and have a shot on the 1 ball so he could tie this match up.
Okay, well, he's right back where he was. Notice that he moved in on the break before this and almost made a ball.
He made the 4 ball this time.
Yeah, but...
And got a shot on the 1.
The wing balls aren't going.
Yeah, the wing ball. You're right, the wing balls aren't going. But still, like, when you break and get a shot like this, you gotta love it.
Oh, you're loving life. Yeah, you're loving life. So, I hit this ball with inside English.
Oh, yeah, go past the...
Between the 8-2 and then up towards the middle. I would move the rack. And I never moved the rack, but I would definitely move the rack here. The tangent line takes you directly between the 8 and the 2, and the inside spin on a diamond in particular is really going to take...
He's playing defense, looks like it.
This is...
Yeah, you don't
I would never do this.
You don't want to play that shot in particular.
How can you be so aggressive and not shoot at that ball? Whether it's right or wrong to be aggressive, there's something to be said by being consistent. Like, if your game plan is to take a little of the worst of it, but shoot straight and overcome it, then that's what the game plan is. Wow. That's what you need to do.
That's a big mistake right there by Alec because he not just missed the 1 ball, he opened the rack. Yeah.
As I'm saying, he shouldn't have played safe there. Yeah. Next thing you know, the rack opens up like a nice, pretty butterfly.
Yeah, you didn't expect Alec to miss that kick shot.
No, and even if he does, you never expect. I even like the speed that he hit it. It might have been a little slow, but the speed was good, right? Because you had a lot of cover down there that you could get behind if you hit the 1 ball fast.
9-10-6. Also, I think what he did is put unwanted English on that cue ball. That's why he missed it.
That was a good shot,
yeah,
don't you think?
A good shot by Evan. But I think that...
Unless it was wired. Do you think the 7-8 was wired?
No, it's not. But it's not. It's there where you can make it. Also, you could play the 7 on the side or the other corner. But, I think this is the right shot, the shot that Evan played.
Yeah, I think Alec qualified. He plays good. And he's working. He's working. He's not playing full time, and he's working hard on his game. And, you got to commend anybody who does that because, this is just my opinion, but I think pool might be the 2nd hardest game on earth at a world-class level. And, Anybody who can get up and run the balls and work a full-time job, I respect them.
Now, Evan is in a tough spot where he's behind that 10 ball.
Yeah.
So, how do you like to kick at this ball? You'd want to go one rail and probably hit it on the left side of the 6 ball and leave the cue ball behind the 10-9. Not with much speed, just like that, but just less speed.
So I don't like going one rail at that ball because both the cue ball and all right. Let me preface that by saying there's not like a great 3-rail option there, and so I understand why someone would go one rail at it, and I probably would too. But nonetheless, the reason that you don't like going one rail at that ball is because the cue ball and the 6 ball are both coming down table. They're going in the same direction.
But if you hit the 6 ball like half ball and just like he hit it a little bit thicker, you might leave it in the center of the table and get the cue ball behind the 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the position that he was in, I would have tried to do the same thing he did.
Yeah.
But, for people who might not be aware of, like, the dangers,
of one
it doesn't, sometimes you bring up things that aren't relevant to the particular shot, but that are relevant all the time.
Yeah. They come up every match. Alec is in a good spot right here to make this 15-13. Just gonna roll this ball in. Gonna roll it in. Play the 10 in the corner.
See, this ball is easy to miss for me. This is how bad I play.
Just
I shoot this ball right in the rail.
Yeah.
Throwing that on that one.
Those little back cuts, I just don't see them as well as I used to.
Yeah, Alec looked like he's more calm and focused right now. If you can see him, his pre-shot routine is strong. 15-13, Alex, great. Let's see how Alec breaks here. He hit it soft with top spin, and it went straight to that corner pocket.
Top spin got that one.
Yeah. So he got an open rack here, Evan. He needs to work a little bit on it, but he should be out from here. He would want to be out from here to make it 15-14. It close it. Close. So he's going to play the 1 ball on that corner and then the 2 ball on the opposite corner. I think he's jacked up on the 6 ball, but I'm not sure.
He's gonna have to put a little bit of a stroke on this one.
Yeah, he's gonna go 2 rails, long rail, and then the other long rail past that 9 ball in the side pocket, just like that.
It's a great shot.
Yeah. He would want to get off the rail so he could play the 4 ball in the same corner, throwing it 2 rails out. I think, that's what he's trying to do. Did he hit it good?
That is nice. Yeah. Just float it forward or send it back.
Or if you have a big angle, just try not to hook yourself behind the 10 ball, which you did.
It's gonna be a big stretch.
Yeah, I think he's gonna use the bridge here and just roll the
bridge extension, a little bit everything.
Extension. So he's just gonna try to cut this 5 ball from the left all the way, just maybe a hair of left English to come toward the center of the table. You don't want to overhead it, and you don't want to get behind that 10 ball.
It's been a little far, but
yeah, he
still should be
a little bit, but still he's in a good spot. I think he doesn't want to mess with that 9 ball, but I think he has to right
little
now.
Top inside, maybe more top.
Yeah, maybe just top and try to hit the 9 ball so the cue ball is right there. Oh, okay.
It's a great shot.
He went to the other side. I didn't know he could hit the long rail without hitting that 9 ball. It's not an easy shot here. Dude, I think he got to stun it or run to that 8 ball. He's looking at it.
Yeah, it doesn't go down, so it's got to come back up here.
Yeah, and there's the 9 ball too. Yeah, he's stunning that ball. It's not an easy shot. You'd like to stay down on this shot keep your head still, just follow through, and try hit that 9 ball just like that. He hit it good. Just he needed a little bit more draw to catch that 9 ball more full, so the cue ball would stop right there. So he has a tough shot here too. He has to go 2 rails, hit the cue ball with speed, hit that short rail where the 8 ball is right now, go to the other long rail, and come back where the 8 ball is.
And just to make sure you make the shot first before moving on.
And you need a good speed because there's a side pocket there too.
Yeah, stay still. Yeah.
Great shot.
Okay, he drove it the other way.
Uh-oh. Gotta go. Stace came out okay.
He made a good shot.
Side pocket all the way up.
This is a good reason why you don't draw the ball.
Can he make it in the side pocket? If he can, that's the right shot.
Right? Like, it's a good reason you don't draw the ball because he hit it great. If he hit it great the other way, you're straight in on the 9. No, this was good. I didn't realize the 9 was on the side.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. We didn't know that the 9 was going in the side pocket because we were over here watching.
So, while I was outside, 2 things dawned on me. Thing number 1, I saw myself in the mirror and forgot I had mutton chops. I was like, oh boy, that was different. Second, and arguably more importantly, this is one of the coolest days we've had in Florida since the summer started. And I'd be willing to bet that it is significantly less humid in that pool room. And with that being said, the balls are going to break easier, which is why you're seeing these guys succeed with a softer break at a bigger angle, I think.
So that particular room, because it stays, as long as the doors aren't opened and closed too much, that room stays at 38% humidity. So I can't imagine it dropping too much.
Right, but every time we play the ring game, it's in the mid-40s. Yeah. Because we're in and out. That's mostly my fault, folks. The room is great. It's really me, honestly. I'm the one that's always opening the door like a degenerate.
So let's look at the.
Let's slow everybody else down.
Well, I'm big on taking breaks, like we talked about.
All right, so Evan made a good break, and now he's jacked up on the 1 ball.
Yeah, well, I mean, just consider this. Just consider it a little bit. You played about as bad as you can, and you're 1 game down. What does that do for you?
I don't know about that shot. I don't know if he had the angle to go to that long rail where the 4 ball is and hit it with outside spin and come towards the 5 ball.
I would hit this ball thin and try to get under the 10 ball.
Yeah, he played defense, but the thing Dale was talking about earlier about, getting him hooked behind that 6 ball where
touching it, taking away. If you get him touching it,
with a lot of angles where he could, go 1 rail where he can do now after the 3 ball or the other.
I would kick the other way here.
Yeah,
I would kick the other way for sure.
There's a lot of good things can happen from.
Yeah, you might even win the game.
Yeah, I think he's trying to just.
Yeah, but what good? So this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. Why hit it that way? Both of the ball, especially at that speed, because now you got the cue ball and the object ball both going towards the same end of the table at a slow speed where something good is likely not going to happen for you.
And I think Evan here have a shot on to play this 2 in the side.
Yeah,
that's my shot.
And now he's going to be up on the 4-10. I think that was a lapse in judgment, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to play the 4-10 unless he gets through.
Oh, wow, so they come look at this.
He overhit.
Evan just,
I think the 4 ball pass and that 10 ball, he should have, I don't know if it does, but I think that was the right shot to play the 4 ball instead of trying, to get on the combination. So he made a good kick shot, got a good roll. I don't know if he can make the 4 ball in the right bottom corner. Or no.
It'll definitely go in the bottom right.
If it does, he'll just try, draw it a little bit.
Pinch.
Pinch it.
Pinch it. This is a pinch shot. This is a pinch shot right here.
Pinch shot right here.
I'm terrible at it. It's just what it called.
Ooh. Okay, I think
he didn't pinch it. Yeah, he slid the ball. If you pinch it, this is the benefit of pinching the ball. If you pinch it, the 9 ball never comes into play.
Yeah. Also, you'd like to
make the pocket bigger too.
Yeah, not put too much follow through on that shot, to pinch it. Because if you
now we got the wrong angle.
If you follow through more than you're supposed to on that pinch shot, you're gonna get like
Yeah.
a slide like Alec did right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, all of this is because he didn't pinch the ball. Honestly.
Yeah. Or
And it's not like you couldn't do
Yeah.
good this way, but people, I just have a different opinion.
he overcut that 6 ball on the left. Now
gonna be a
Alec with
problem.
a chance to get 2 games ahead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna take a break.
See,
Yeah.
now this is where you take the break.
Yeah, that's right. This is the second time.
Easy clap.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is the right thing to do. Like, you have timeouts for a reason. Use them.
Yeah. This is the second time Alec took the timeout when On missed the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not
Yeah,
an
the shot,
accident.
you know?
It's not an accident, guys.
Of course
It's not an
Of
accident.
course it's not.
Yeah.
It's not screen over here.
Carl is saying, Dale, I finally disagree with something.
Well, you just give it time. I'll keep making bad calls. I'm gonna get a bottle of water, guys. Y'all want one?
So we're just gonna wait for Alec here. Come back and shoot this shot.
Yeah.
What do you think about the shot, Al? Would you go forward two rails, or backward 2 rails and try to play the 8 in the corner?
Unfortunately, I like going backwards on this one, and sometimes that gets me into trouble
Yeah.
because I'll worry so much about the shot in the English that I'll miss.
Yeah, this is Dale was talking about the pinch shot. If you pinch shot this one,
I think it dies a little bit on that top rail.
You want to draw 2 rails and come towards the center of the table where you could make the 8 ball and play the 9 at the side.
It's just, there's such a big angle that you can get on and still be good on.
Yeah.
Scratch all of my theories. I just checked the humidity in the room and it's at 45.
Wow.
So
It's actually pretty high.
So technically, the mutton chop part of that conversation was the more important part. Yeah, Carl. He very well may have. To be honest with you, buddy, I don't even remember it.
I remember the shot he was
Which
talking
one was it?
about. That where the 2 ball was on that second diamond where Alec left his cue, and we talked about kicking 1 rail, the other short rail where On is sitting or Alec is sitting right now.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and he kicked the other short rail.
Yeah, no, I agree with the shot that he made. My point was more that in general, if you have the option to kick one way or the other, you always choose the way that gets the cue ball and the object ball going in different directions.
Yeah, well, I think what Carl is trying to say is that if he kick it that way, he has a chance to make the ball,
Mhm.
make that 2 ball and get on the 3. But it's a very long kick, and you really don't know what side of the 3 ball you're gonna hit, of the 2 ball you're going to hit. So it's a tough shot to make.
I would never have drawn
That's
that
it.
ball. He hit it very good.
That's actually what we were just talking about. It may be wrong, but I think that's the way I would have played that one.
Yeah. So Carl here is saying that he was gonna leave the 2-10 combination. We're talking about hitting it with speed and not rolling the 2 ball towards the 10 ball earlier in this round.
Yeah, if you hit it, you have to hit it with speed. Because if you don't, you're just inviting bad things to happen, right? Especially if you're sending the 2 ball anywhere near the 10.
Yeah.
You're just asking for somebody to get a good roll and get straight in on a 210 that they can't do in another 100 tries. Happens to me every other match.
Good shot.
Yep.
He made a good shot.
Yep.
Got on the 10.
Yep.
It's a good shot. So 16-14, that break he got,
5-7.
Can we discuss?
and a little bit down.
Can we discuss an interesting thing about human nature? Because
Go ahead, Dale.
Evan obviously has some anxiety going on. He's rocking his feet. I'm doing it right now. I do it all the time. But he's doing it because he's down in the match, and he's, that's a way that we as humans release like nervous energy. But hope is a strong emotion. So while Alec is down shooting the 10 ball, his foot stops moving because he's like, oh wait, this isn't dead straight and easy. Maybe I get a shot. And as soon as Alec makes the 10 ball, his foot starts releasing that nervous tension again. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not making fun of him. That's what I would do. That's, it's like a built-in system that we have. People look at that and they think it's funny, but I think it's damn near smart.
Well, that goes along with watching one of the pro matches and listening to the commentary on it. They were talking about that players, whenever they do start to get some of that anxiety, you'll see them starting to look around. They take their mind off of the game. They're not watching. They're not concentrating on what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of, they're looking down at their feet. They're looking across. We see a lot of people here that will spend quite a bit of time on their phones while they're shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely something to be said about just kind of keeping your mind in the game, watching what's going on, thinking about what you're going to do as soon as you're up at the table next time.
I don't know if you ever noticed that Ralsuke, when he's not at the table, he's just looking
straight down
towards his feet.
He's meditating.
Yeah, he's just trying to get in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Play the shot that he missed or something in his head, and try to feel it, to get the feel for it.
And maybe some people are better not watching the other person making balls.
Yeah, I think really what you're trying to do is get yourself in a place of full and total concentration.
You're comfortable.
And it doesn't, it's like, it sounds funny, but you gotta find the happy place, it doesn't really matter what you do to get there. It matters that you do it, and you do it all the time. One of the biggest problems you can ever have in a long race like this is concentration. One of the hardest things to do is concentrate totally and fully on something for 5 or 6 hours when it's really a mentally draining game as it is.
Well, and that's got to be exhausting.
It is. It's very exhausting.
Yeah. That was in, the pool is a game. It's not a sport. Well, actually, you need to work out a little bit. Watch the things that you eat. Your diet.
Yeah.
Yes. All these things, if you didn't eat that day and just went in straight to play a match, would you think that you would play, as good as if you ate something?
It matters.
Good food in your system.
I'm a bigger guy. I don't take the best care of my health, but when I go play in a tournament, not so much anymore, but it used to be when I would go play in a tournament, whether I was gone for 5 days or 10 days or 2 days or 20 days, it wouldn't really matter. I would do my best to eat as healthy as I could while I was gone. I try not to eat any fast food, try to not eat too many fried foods, lots of salad. Not necessarily completely healthy salads, right? They wouldn't be healthy for you, but just something that your body can process. Anything that takes away from the mental energy that you might have is a detriment, in my opinion. And I might be being a little too in my head about it, but I really believe it. I believe it helps me.
Oh, without a doubt. You think about even whenever it comes to it, it doesn't matter if it's doing this, playing some other sport, or at meetings at work. If you go out for lunch and have a 1 pound cheeseburger, you're gonna be falling asleep all afternoon. Yeah. The same kind of thing happens. It still causes a lethargic type reaction.
Yeah, me and Dale were talking the other day about the onions and how they get you a little bit sleepy.
Yeah. You eat them. All right, chat. I need you on this one. Mubarak's trying to tell me that onions make him sleepy, and I'm trying to tell him that it's crazy. Now listen, he proved to me that he's right, and I still don't believe it. I don't think that onions make me sleepy. I just, sorry.
That's a good 2-rail kick there by Evan catching the second rail just before hitting the ball to stop it.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, is a pinch shot. You pinch it, and you draw between the 5/8.
Yeah.
This is absolutely a pinch shot. You don't shoot this ball with high, right?
You don't want to follow through too much to get that, draw.
You know what cemented that for me? When I'm still pretty young.
Forward.
Yeah, he can get there all he wants. I don't think it was the right shot.
Yeah, but look,
well, no, I'm serious. Here's why. Here's why. In my opinion, not especially, like a decade ago, there weren't 4 or 5 people on Earth that hit balls with inside English better than Shane. Right? Like in 2007, when he won his first U.S. Open, that guy shot a lot of balls with inside English, and he got away with it every time because he shot straighter than pretty much anyone else. But he doesn't do that anymore, and he plays better than he did then. Even though he won the U.S. Open then, he's definitely a better player than he was then. Maybe not right this second, but maybe so. And definitely, within the last 4 or 5 years, he's definitely gotten better.
What do you think about the shot right here, Neil?
I think you draw 3 rails.
Okay, I don't know if he had the cut on the side.
That's a great cut, then.
To go 3 or 4 rails to play the 9, but that was a good shot. And I think it was the right shot too.
So the point I was getting at...
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. The point I
out.
was getting at was, if someone who's like, I'm using air quotes here, guys. If someone is the best at the world at spinning the ball in, but then changes his game to shoot the balls the other way, what does that tell you? That tells you that somewhere fundamentally you're inviting the loss of percentage points, right?
Yeah.
Like you're inviting yourself to miss the ball. And so I watched that race to 100 that he played with Corey a couple times. And then I noticed back in, 2013, 14, 15, when I was trying to play a lot of pool, that he didn't play the same. And so I asked myself why, and that's the reason that I gave myself. And it makes sense, I think.
Yeah, Carl over here said good habits breed success, which is absolutely true.
Yeah, there's really 3 commentators. You can just only hear me because I just talk a lot.
Yeah, that was a good outline.
Yeah, it was.
Brian Luke saying that there's more than one way to shoot every shot.
Yeah,
that's right.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Nope, just one.
Yeah.
I think there's more than one way to shoot every shot, but I think if you want to talk about pool at a world-class level, I think there's almost always a correct way to shoot it.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about 2 guys in the low to mid 600 Fargo ratings, yeah, of course there's options. And which is what I meant earlier when I said if you shoot straight and that's the part of your game that is better than any other part of your game, why are you playing safe when you could be aggressive?
Yeah.
That, I'm not saying don't ever play safe. I'm just saying if it's a 50-50, be aggressive because that's why you beat people.
Yeah.
But I think that at a world-class level, there's almost always a right way to do things. It's an interesting perspective to have because so few people play at a world-class level compared to how many people don't.
It's so much easier to commentate those matches.
Yeah.
Wayne over here.
Well, what's easier about it is if you understand why that they do something a certain way, it can be so beneficial to have someone in the booth that understands it and can explain it. When you got guys in the booth that don't, I'm not saying I know everything, I just mean that when you got guys in the booth that don't really understand why a player may do something a certain way, you can kind of get bad information.
Yeah, I think the right shot.
I think he got there.
No, he's gonna kick at it.
Oh, he didn't get there. Well, what do I know?
I think the right shot was
going
forward 3 rails and trying to play the 3 in the corner by the 6 ball, but he decided to draw it at the 8 ball, which stopped there. It didn't give him a shot.
He didn't leave a hanger.
No,
but
automatic
Alec
position
with a shot here with an opportunity of second place. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Well, I mean,
good. Yeah,
it accomplished a lot.
Yeah, if he's on the right side of the pool.
I think myself personally, a flaw in my game that I've started to recognize is I shoot a ball like this too hard. I think that I like the speed that he shot that ball.
Yeah.
But if it were me, I would also try to shoot that speed because now I'm cognizant that I do that. But otherwise, I think it was a leak in my game. I would always shoot that ball hard because I was very confident that I could stop it. Where I play good enough to just rely on a good stroke, a good, just. I don't think a high-end pro would play it the way that I did, so I changed.
Looks like Evan's gonna cut it at the side.
Yeah, one rail with.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I'd have
not-
cut it in the corner.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot, but I would play it in the corner and go above the 5
Yeah,
ball.
play
and
position
the,
short.
the 5 ball on the.
Yeah. See, the
Left
5 ball, if
corner.
you guys notice, a ball is always laying up near where that 5 ball is. That's one of the when I'm not like Shane's not my favorite player on earth, but I did watch the race to 100 that he played with Dennis at the Tar Studio. And when he played that race to 100,
Yeah.
a ball would land in that position like, I don't know, a ridiculous number, like 60, 75%, somewhere in there, like a ridiculous number of times in the same exact spot. And, that's what those template racks do. But the reason that it was happening to Shane is because he was making 2 or 3 balls and running bad. If you're making 3 balls on the break, you're not really looking for something to fix about it. You're pretty happy. But these guys, if you're not making a lot of balls on the break, why don't, there's just something else that you could think about. Like, okay, why am I,
I don't know.
why am I leaving this ball here? I don't know why Alec got up.
Yeah, no, he moved the 9 ball.
Yeah, the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
see,
so Alec
everyone's
put-
paying attention to
Yeah,
me.
so Alec put it back there. I didn't like the shot that Evan shot, the 6 ball going toward the 7 ball. He shouldn't get contact with the 7 ball. He should have went around it, put more spin, or just come back with the bottom right.
So I would shoot at this ball and try to come under the 9,
Yeah, like
4 rails towards the 8.
2, 3, 3, 4 rails. He played a good defense.
This is a good shot, but I don't, maybe that's the right shot. I think that if I'm feeling good, I cut at it.
Yeah, if he's gonna kick it out of this way, you want to put speed on it, and
But-
you want to go 2 rails so that the cue ball doesn't follow that 7 ball and hit the 7 ball from the left. low
Yeah,
left.
you want to hit the
Yeah.
7 on the bottom side.
Yeah, bottom
This is what we were talking about. You want to hit the 7 on the bottom side from the second rail so that the 7 goes up table and the cue ball goes down table.
Yeah.
If you hit it on the other side,
If you
now all of a
want
sudden the cue ball is going to come towards the 7.
That's exactly what happened. He cut it. He
Yeah.
cut that 7 ball.
Yeah. That's why I brought it up earlier. It's not necessarily that it mattered right then, but it matters a lot. It comes up a lot in shots like that.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I think he put.
That's twice he's done that in less than 3 games.
Like,
2
like,
games.
he put more spin than he
Yeah,
wanted
he didn't
to.
want to spin it,
Yeah.
miss it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. We have a monitor in here that has a bit of a delay, and you could see his elbow turn in when he spun that ball. I really think it was the reach. I think Mubarak's right. I think you go 4 rails here too. What do you think, Mubarak?
Yeah, 4 rails. You don't want to slow roll this ball.
No.
If you miss it, it's gonna. hang
This
up
is
there.
another one of those shots where you want to go. You need more high English than you do side spin.
You don't need a lot of side spin here.
So you're hitting this ball with left English, which means you want to be able. Oh, he's cutting it the other way.
Is he? Yeah.
I'm talking about cutting it, and as we look at it, the bottom left corner, you would hit it at like 11 o'clock.
No, I think he tried that on purpose. That shot.
I think he was
Played the
trying to
10
put it
ball
in.
too. Yeah. He was trying to
Right.
get the 10 ball in the
And the reason that you never do that is because you can't
Yeah.
control the 10.
and you don't.
And it to me
He's backing
felt
up.
like a harder shot.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
banking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely banking it.
Yeah, but all the way up? Or
Nah,
inside?
in the side.
Wow. I don't know if I would shoot at that because I think that was like
Wow.
tough angle. If you see,
I mean,
but
I would be trying to
jacked up.
focus only on the 10 ball. You hit the 10 ball just before the lower point on the left side rail and put the 10 ball towards the. I don't think you draw it at all. You get the cue ball back towards the middle of the table, and then you get the 10 ball towards the bottom rail, in between like the diamond where the chalk is and the middle diamond.
You mean playing defense?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think I would have shot it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't shoot at that.
All right, nice cut.
No one likes to
Shot,
play safe on the
yeah.
10.
Yeah,
But sometimes you gotta- No one wants to play
defense
safe
there. So Alec is up 17-15.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there is a lot of opportunity to make a few better decisions on both ends. But you know what? If I was in there playing this set, I'm just so sure that I would make mistakes like this. It's so much easier to see when you have 8 monitors that you're looking at. And you can get all of the angles, and it's different. It's just different.
After that mistake,
That's the worst break he's hit.
yeah. After that,
Still made a ball.
I think he's jacked up in the 6th ball. After that mistake by Alec, they're missing the 8 ball. I should have punished him and got 16 to 16. But I think that the pressure is for the heat setting him, so it's kind of tough.
This is
Never
not going to be easy.
Tough shot.
See, here's that shot again where you hit the ball real full and you try to put him under the 5. You bank it on as we look at it, the right side of what is that, the 810?
Yeah.
It's not easy, but man, when you hit it good, you get paid.
Yeah.
And when you hit it bad, you don't necessarily get punished.
Yeah, you don't have to go all the way, try and,
No, it's more about the 2 ball.
Yeah, just make sure that the 2 ball gets on that short rail, which...
So notice how he went to the long rail first? That's because he overcut the 2 ball. He wanted to hit the 2 ball much thicker.
Yeah.
Where's Billy and Cardona? He didn't hit it thickly enough. That's what we need, Billy and Cardona. That's how you know I've watched 8,000 hours of pool.
Don't scratch on the side. Okay.
Oh, just play safe.
I think he can see it, but still.
Yeah, there's no picnic here. If you can, man, that 7's too close to the rail to drop underneath it. Yeah, he's gonna try to just hook him with the 810, I think.
Yeah.
I don't understand that shot. Oh, maybe. No, it wasn't wired. It just had it going that way. So I think he blocked the pocket, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it from here, but not sure.
He's gonna
make
Throw
it.
it going inside now.
He's gonna bank
Or
it.
just bank it.
Yeah.
Man, you hate to be banking at this ball when your man needs 4 and you need 6, and you ain't been making all the balls.
Oh.
He's playing the 10.
Yeah, he called the 10 ball.
Man, the 10 would be my 4th option.
It's like the last option.
Yeah, I don't mean it badly or negatively,
Wow.
and he hit it great.
He hit
Yeah.
it great, yeah.
But he could make that ball 4 times in a row, and I still think it would be my 4th option. Results-oriented thinking, folks. It's not good for you.
17-16.
You'll be hitting 2 outers and wondering why it don't always happen.
I will take one more look at that.
Yeah, this was a fantastic shot.
He played it with spin.
He even drew it.
Spin.
Yeah.
He drew it right. Look.
Yeah, that's, that takes such a delicate touch.
Yeah, he put right on that cue ball, which throw the 10 ball
Towards the pocket with left English.
Yeah, left. Right.
Yeah, it's called collision. Well, it's not. It is collision-induced throw, but it isn't. I think most of the time when people discuss collision-induced throw, they're talking about when the balls collide with each other with no spin. But it's not like it doesn't happen when there is spin on the ball. It's just a little different. Again, he doesn't. It didn't look like he changed. He missed side pockets. I don't know, man. Are they racking their own?
Yeah.
Tried to give him an out. It's just inexcusable racking your own. That was a good shot.
It's going to come back out.
Got a good,
maybe not.
good bump. Yeah, but did you get him under the 8?
I thought it was going to come past that 5, but it didn't.
Man, I haven't stopped squinting since I got in this room. The monitor's huge. It's just me, folks. It's just me.
You just need to put one closer to you.
Yeah, but this one's on a delay, so it's like I look at this one, then I go over here.
Completely open, but it's starting to open up.
They were discussing something. I'm not sure what it was.
Oh, I don't know if it was a good hit. He's asking to let's back this up a little bit and see if that was a good hit or not.
Deal.
Oh, it's after this. Yeah. Just a little more. There it goes.
Okay. We're figuring it out. Does the 2-ball move?
There, watch the 7.
Oh man, that's a tough one there.
Okay, one more time.
Okay. Can you slow it?
Yeah. I mean, it did hit the 1. Could have hit the 7.
I think he hit the 7 first, but I don't know that. And if they asked me, I wouldn't say it because I'm not 100%.
I just don't know.
Mubarak, we needed you.
What happened?
I don't know if it can come up with 7 and still hit the 1.
Are they waiting on us?
Yeah.
Well, they're in for some bad news.
Well, one of them is.
What happened?
Is this a good hit or a bad
Watch
hit?
this one.
Oh, okay.
Look very intently because it's very difficult to
And
tell.
watch the 7.
Can we
No,
slow it down?
no, just watch.
Looks like it's foul.
I think it's a bad hit too.
Yeah.
But like, there's
Okay.
probably 3 people in the chat screaming, "No, you idiot! It was a good hit."
Well, they already took ball in hand. So.
Yeah, I think they made the right call.
So he's gonna play for the combination here. 2-10 combination.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot, right? The 2's blocked by the 5. You don't want to be
you
trying
don't
to
have
play
any
under
other
it.
pocket to the 2 unless it's the top right corner. That's a good shot.
That hurts, man. When it's like a real close call and you give it to the guy and then the guy fires in the first combination of the night. Yeah, you're hating life a little more when they make it. But I really do believe it was foul.
John said it looked bad.
It's very close, but I believe
I
it.
just know. Lid all the way tight, but just still.
Yeah. So 18-16.
So what do you guys think? What's the final score? More importantly, if you guys like Alec, because he's ahead right now, what's the over-under number for on? If Alec is definitely the favorite because he's got a 40% lead going into the last couple games. So
Scratch.
what is on's over-under number?
So this
Probably 19.
it's a big rack for on here.
Big rack for all of
Yeah.
all involved.
Yeah, but Alex scratched, so Anthony's gonna be, first with ball in hand to shoot. It's not an easy rack with 3 balls, kind of tricky.
I
Also the
mean-
4 ball.
Well, the 110.
I don't think it goes.
He
to the
keeps
side.
looking at it. I think it does.
I think it does.
Yeah,
Yes.
looking at it right now.
It definitely does. The 8-ball, the 2-ball might even help a little. Like, you know how you miss the ball and it nicks the ball and goes in anyway, and you feel like, wow, I'm only ever gonna do that 3 times in my life. This is the kind of match where it happens. This is it right here. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You could also try to 3-foul him. That's an option that we didn't discuss, which is probably the right option.
Yeah,
Like, if you shoot the 1 right towards the 9 and, like, lock him up on the 10.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could do a 2 or 3. reps
Yeah,
with the 1 ball, too.
upon further, I think that the 3-foul is probably the right route.
He was trying to bank.
21-20 Alec.
Oh wow!
Double hill.
He made the bank.
Yeah.
Got straight in. So here's where you pinch the ball. You get between the 4-8. I mean, you come out straight, but you play the line between the 4-8, just like what you just measured.
Go 2 rails for the 4.
Yep.
Try to.
The important shot is the 3 to the 4 because the 4 to the 5 wins you the game.
Yeah. So you want to get.
Well, the 5 to the 7's not easy, but like it's a lot easier if you get good on the 3 and the 4.
Yeah, you want to get straight in on the 4 ball or just a small angle.
So where do you hit this ball? He's hitting it with left spin. I think I hit this ball at like 10 o'clock.
I would hit it the same way he hit it, just think a little bit more.
Oh, well, yeah, you would have been perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. Look at this.
See, like, I just can't fathom not, you're so close that maybe he could tell that he was going to hit the bottom of the 10 ball or something, and that would have been not conducive to running out. But if you think you can hit the middle of the 10 or the top of the 10, you just always shoot at that ball.
Yeah, on that shot right there.
He tried to hit the third rail and kick it out.
But he needed some more speed on that.
Mhm. Yeah, that was not a winning way to hit that ball.
If he hit it 3 rounds, he could have fouled there.
Man, Alec is just going to bank it all. He's like, I'm up, I'm going for it.
Yeah, he kind of changed his style from where, at the beginning of the match, he was more conservative.
Yeah.
Trying to play defense more than offense. But right now, he's trying every shot. And also, you can see, like, Evan is trying to play defense right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're kind of both playing their B game, right?
Yeah.
And then also, don't dump the horse that got you there.
Yeah. It's a good shot. Good speed.
That was you got a great angle.
Mhm.
Here's where I would hit this ball probably
Top right.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, just go 1 or 2 rails. It's okay.
He didn't spin the ball.
He didn't put much in.
Yeah, he didn't spin it.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit it high, but he hit it high. You can tell he hit it high because the ball dipped.
Yeah, but no.
I would definitely bank it this ball.
Yeah, he's banking it.
Yeah, I think you have to bank it this ball.
shot.
Now, what do you think about this move, Art? Do you roll it in or do you go 1 rail up and down?
If he has more angle, I would go up and down. But if it's like,
I would
I would roll it. It's like this.
Yeah.
But
Man, he hit that ball as bad as he could hit it and still make it. Maybe by design. He might have just been trying to maintain the angle that he has so he could reach it.
If you a little bit cut him more
Good shot.
than he did, he would be more straight, but a little bit longer, like 2 or 3 inches.
Okay. 3 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah. 18, 17.
Anybody's game still.
So everyone's calling it hill.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys say it's at a.
Yeah.
So in other words, we're going to clip a quarter at 20 to 20.
I think 19 is the over-under number.
Yeah, it's tough to get hill here.
And
but,
Evan don't have to lose. He don't have to lose this set at all.
All he got to do right now is just get a good
Yeah, I mean,
Stop making
one ball.
Stop making the little mistakes.
that 40% lead I was talking about all of a sudden is now 20. Half is a lot of anything. Really. And it might sound funny to consider it that way, but I promise you that they are. Or that I would be.
So another break. Evan broke dry. It's not easy.
This is just lack of understanding, Evan's a real smart guy. He just doesn't know any better.
That's where Dell comes up with the experience.
Yeah, one of the best, I don't know if Justin Hall is still in here, but I think the best pool quote I ever heard was from him. And he said, experience is what you gain right after you needed it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's so true.
That's well said.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh.
All right, Justin, what bathroom did you read that at?
Yeah,
he's not probably. I don't think he's on the street.
He's really reaching for this one. He just banks at everything.
The way he hits banks, why not?
Yeah,
Like a
when he
percentage
misses them, he
target,
hooks them. When he makes them, he hit, I'd be banking at everything too.
Never shoot a straight shot again.
No.
Marvin sends this to me.
Where is he at? Is he in Jacksonville? Better find out. Bring game.
Is he going to stay behind it? Sure is.
Yeah.
That'd make it even worse.
Okay. So what do you think about this shot right here? You get soft, you give it speed. I don't think. Did he leave it?
I think you have to kick that one with speed.
That looks like it'll go.
Yeah. Because the one ball is going to lose all of its momentum with those balls there. What does hitting it soft do for you? That's what you got to ask yourself. in what way can I strike this ball to give me the most advantage?
Especially if you're playing a where you don't have to call every shot.
Yeah. Yeah, good players, they consider everything. Speed, angle, deflection, especially when it comes to kicks. Yeah. I mean, he two-stroked it. I don't know what he... Like, I say that and it sounds like I'm being condescending, but really what I'm doing is relating. Because I've done all of that. You know, more than once, more than twice, more than a lot.
Is he digging down on that cue ball?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know about that. You can't...
Yeah,
Well, you know, here's the thing.
7-10.
If you dig down, you beat the 9-ball. But if you don't dig down... If you dig down, you beat the 9-ball, but you don't beat the 10. Or you likely don't. And if you do beat the 10, man, you're coming close to scratch.
Also, there's like 6-7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is that inside English shot. See, I don't think that was the right shot.
Just without.
Not because he got a negative, outcome, but just because it was good the other time because he had a ball to hide behind. This time, I think you just you only do it. It's harder to do, even if it's only a little harder, and you only do it when it helps you win the game. And I don't believe that would help him win the game.
Yeah.
What's the difference of him being on the first diamond or near the pocket? Like, it's better if he hits it with no spin, because at least maybe he can bump the 9 and get under the 8 or anything.
I don't like this shot that he just shot right now. I'll probably throw it back 2 rails.
Yeah, me
Towards the
too.
6 ball.
Get to hit it harder. Now you're banking. I don't know about this. I mean, he hit it real well, and he got about deep behind the 7, but half the time... if he just missed that ball a smidge, just a little, and bumps a 7, now you're in sellout city.
Oh yeah, you had to hit that absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and credit where credit's due, he did.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're supposed to bank the 6-ball 2 rails under the 9. He might make this ball. It looks like he's gonna miss it wide, but he didn't. Yeah.
Oh, I think is that free foul? I think it is. Was it?
Well, I mean, if you didn't tell him, then
Yeah, it's
make it
irrelevant,
different.
but is it?
Think because he had ball in hand on that 3 ball he missed here, and then
he may not have seen it.
Alec cut the 4 ball and scratched on that corner, and now he scratched again.
Well,
He might be right.
I'm not sure, but this is what I remember.
I lost a match Hill to Steve Knoll one time when I had him on 2 and thought he was on 1. So I 3-fouled him, played safe again, thinking in my head, I'm going to 3-foul him. And he made a great kick, and he hits it. And Steve and I played many times, right? And he just looks at me and he goes, you had me on 3, you didn't tell me. And I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks. Like, tell me later, bro. My feelings are hurt right now. What are you doing?
How about tonight over a beer or something?
Yeah, buy me a beer, damn. He plays very well. Yeah, a lot of body movement. I don't
Yeah, so Wayne just confirmed that it was not a free foul, it was only a 2 foul. Thank you for the comment, Wayne.
So here, this is where you want to pinch the ball, but you can't because you're on the rail. And if you hit this ball and shoot it in the corner, you're going towards the side pocket. And if you hit it and cut it, now you're going towards the 9. I mean, it worked out, but it didn't well, did it?
I think it did. I think he's at where he can throw
He can pinch the ball. Yeah, I mean,
That's the
it comes up a lot. It comes up a lot. It comes up every game. So
Yeah, he doesn't.
I would add that one to your repertoire, really.
Yeah, he doesn't want to follow.
He's in a tough shot.
He can pinch this ball.
Yeah.
On a diamond, it's like a smidge easier, in my opinion. But here, you don't have to be accurate. You have to have good timing. Yeah, see? He even hit it thinner and still missed it, right? Oh, well, he's hitting the ball hard, Dustin, just to add separation. The last thing you want to, I'm not saying he might be hitting them too hard, but you definitely want to have some inkling of speed so that you don't hang up the 10 and leave it. if you're like a real seasoned straight pool player or something of that nature, and you're very confident in your combinations, then you might hit it at like 30%, let's say. But these guys, and us included in the booth, it's combinations are tough propositions. And now we're playing a race to 3 for the cheddar.
Yeah. Carl over here, I like his comment. He said, "Dale, the pincher."
Yeah. Yeah, I am pretty crabby, so definitely no lobster. More of a blue crab, probably.
So this is 18 to 18 right now. Evan to break. Let's see how he breaks. Same spot. He hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, he a little bit missed it.
Yeah, he missed it, and that's why I made the wing ball.
Hit the 7 ball on the opposite side where he just hit the 1 ball.
And it looks like he has an off-angle cross bank that I would
It's
never shoot at, that I think he's always going to shoot at here.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have the angle where he could catch the left or the right of the 6 ball, and
See, this one you got to hit it like 7 o'clock?
It looks like he's
Because you want to spin 2 rails.
The corner, maybe. No,
Nah.
He is.
So notice how he has the left spin on the ball. What he wanted to do was miss the 5 ball entirely and go 2 rails out of the corner towards the center of the table.
Yeah.
I was unsure. When you hit the ball that way, what it does is it shortens up the angle off the side rail. And so I wasn't sure that he could get there, but he definitely could. And now all of a sudden, he's been the underdog since the first 7 or 8 games of the rack, and he's in a commanding position to win the set. And I know this might not seem commanding, but when you're playing a race to 3 and you're about to get ball in hand, or you have an opportunity for good things to happen, if you ask Alec, he would trade.
Well, you also notice the anxiety's going down from what you were talking about.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden the leg's not flickering so much because there's new life in the game.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but the 10 ball was like kind of in a tough spot, and now
it's wide open.
Yeah, and also opens up the 4 ball a little bit, where he could cut it and
3 to the 4
center. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to the center of the table.
Yeah, the 4 ball's the hard one because
But he might shoot that 10 right now.
The 3 ball is the key shot.
the 3 to the 4.
Yeah, you gotta land right on that 4 ball so you can play that 2 shape on the 5 ball to play the 6.
CP lines is up.
Yeah.
No, I just shoot on the side.
Oh, okay.
The 3 to the 4 is the hard one.
Looks like a combination.
I'm trying to find a way that maybe you could shoot the 2 and bump one of these
He's
balls,
playing the
but there's not really a good
combination.
route. I think he's shooting it right in.
Oh, he jumped up.
Yeah, well,
This is
One
a tricky
thing-
shot right here.
one thing that will always remain true is pressure busts pipes. That's why it doesn't matter how much you practice. You can go play 7-8 hours a day at your home room or in your house, but if you're not out there constantly in the grease, and not just that, but traveling around under different conditions and different environments, with different by environments, I mean not just like types of tables or different types of equipment, but different, maybe it's snowing outside or maybe it's 104 degrees in Arizona. Like, man, you don't get to that world-class, well-rounded play without trying to put yourself in difficult positions and then also striving through them.
Yeah.
That's what you need. That's why the great players, they don't make a ton of money traveling to tournaments, but they go to all of them. And they go to them because they don't stay sharp if they don't.
And the green room. Maybe
Well,
not the
yeah,
weekend
but-
tournaments. But
Yeah, you don't want to play that drinking game. I'll get you dead. Just dead to rights.
Brandon over here says Dale's telling me
The nit, yeah. This guy's asking me for 12-6, won't take it, and then calls me a nit. He has to be the most annoying person on Facebook. You know how hard you gotta try to be the most annoying person on Facebook? Jesus.
he said I'll take Evan for 200 from here.
Well, yeah, I bet you would. Just won the last 2 out of 3 games. Alex made some mistakes, and now, guys, now we got to pinch the 8 ball.
Is it a mini pincher?
I mean,
It looks like he has more angle than.
this is what I meant when I said you have to have better timing. Pinching a ball is about timing.
Yeah.
You might just roll it, but man, you know, another good option is to just go back and forth.
I think you roll this one.
I'm not sure if he had
I
the
don't
angle
think he
where he
rolled
could kill the cue ball, by drawing it a little bit towards the side pocket.
That's what a pinch is.
Yeah, but like a little bit.
It's like not quite a pinch, but a pinch, yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a draw shot.
Oh man, everyone. That's why you
going
can't
back
play
and
that
forth.
drinking game, man. I just messed up 60 people.
Oh, he rolled it.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
You know, all the talking I've been doing, but Alan was right. He just rolled it in, dead perfect. You know, that took a lot of heart. I'm gonna tell you right now
He's
to
drawing
roll that ball in.
Especially with his normal style of play.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. But you know what he did there? He did what I've been trying to say all night long. He realized what he's good at, and he capitalized on the opportunity to let that particular part of his game shine.
Yeah.
If you shoot straight, shoot the balls. That's what he did, and he got rewarded for it.
Yeah. And the rack was tough, so he didn't really get like the cue ball where he wanted, but he got out.
In the interest of fairness, that could be results-oriented thinking. But I think it was just right.
And Marvin, know that we're not going to be doing any grab assing in this booth.
Can you
Yeah, what are you talking about, Marvin? All I know is if you don't make it here for this ring game, you just...
He's in Jackson.
Yeah, it's not far. We'll be playing by the time he gets here. Let's go!
Yeah, but y'all play for 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a good 5 hours if you just get in the car. You can bust me for 5 hours if you just get in the car.
We'll feed him a big cheeseburger or something, and
Yeah, right when you get here. After that 4-hour drive. You know, I'm joking, but he did that just the other week. That's how sweet this ring game is. He's like, Jacksonville's no hill for a climber. He said, I'm on the way. You know, looking back, I should feel insulted, I guess. He probably won that night. Man.
he's got a chance of making this one.
Yeah, he has a jump shot where you don't really have to get shape on the cue ball or anything.
Yeah, you just hit the right side of the one. This is one of those shots I was talking about. You don't hit this ball hard. Like a nice soft,
shot.
you could just make it. You could just make it. Why didn't I think of that?
Now he's going to play the 2 on the side.
That's what George Strait said. He said, why didn't I think of that?
Do you think he can go before
real
the
redneck
10 ball?
Real redneck line to
He's
use
going to
there.
slap this one on the side.
Yeah, I think you go 2 rails under the 10.
Yeah. That's what I was asking. Can he make it past that 10?
Oh, he definitely could. He didn't hit the cue ball high enough.
No, it looks like he made the 2 ball thick. Like he got the 2 ball thicker than he wanted.
Yeah, but because you're catching it thick, that high English will grab more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
both. I think both. You know, one thing for sure, it wasn't easy. So notice he gave himself a lot of angle,
Ooh.
and he made it. But that was the right shot, though. He made it harder to make the combination. But when he makes the combination, he
has
gets
a shot on
paid
the
because
three.
he always has a shot on the 3. A lot of people put themselves straight on. You know, maybe some lower end league players or something like that. They would shoot the 3 and then wonder, well, the 3-8, you know, and then wonder, well, damn, this isn't good. Angles are everything, especially in rotation games. That was
Yeah, he went too far.
that was a smidge thin there.
And still, luckily he's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to get to the center of the table here, right?
Yeah,
like a half ball hit.
You don't want to do anything fancy here. Just
Roll the ball.
Yeah.
This is
Like
what I
that.
meant earlier when I as an individual come short on that shot a lot. Like that's one of my flaws.
Just now, I think he'll go 2 rails above that
Yep.
side pocket.
Yep, definitely.
And, leave himself an angle.
You want to get the on the left side of
Of
the
the
straight in
five,
angle
yeah.
on the 5 so that you're going towards the 6.
Yeah, he didn't do
He
that.
missed it.
He didn't do that for sure. Look at the
Yeah.
cue ball.
He
Left
didn't.
him by the side.
And he would have got there. Notice that he almost got there, but he hit it thin. Had he hit it thicker, he'd have gotten there.
Yeah, but
His speed was bad, though.
Yeah, the speed. That's what I was going to say.
You know what? You know what it probably was, right? Like, if he hit the spin right, but the speed was off, that is a good indication that his timing was bad. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Bad timing.
That time he felt.
This, you go 2 rails with the high English. I don't know that that was the right shot there.
He might
It
have
worked,
a shot
but-
in the side pocket.
He does.
Yeah.
Or lefty combo.
Yeah, Alan wants to play the 10 ball. Alan's seen too many ring games. We got to get a few more good matches in here before he goes all the way crazy. He's not shooting at it, is he?
Looks like he wants to draw this ball.
I cannot.
With that
If he
long
shoots
rail.
at this 10 ball, holy shit.
What do you mean? It's a two-way shot.
What do you mean?
I told you it was almost straight in.
Well, I don't know about that one, sports fans. I don't know about that one.
Sports fan very clear when you need it.
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, he's right there. It's acceleration.
Yeah, bad timing, deceleration, all the same thing. I think you're right.
Would you
Or
have played
Buzzard's
that
good up.
2 rails behind the 9 ball down? Or would you just...
Yeah, I would try to do anything that gets the 5 ball closer to the center of the table.
Yeah.
The further away from the rails, when you're playing safe, the better. Because when you do hook the guy, it's so much harder to hit the ball.
If you leave the 5 ball.
I roll this ball at like 2 o'clock. Or no, 10 o'clock.
Got it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get straight in.
Yeah, he got the only place he couldn't get.
Yeah,
And
but
really, he's still fine.
Yeah, he's still fine.
Draw the ball to where he is now.
You don't want to overdraw it. You want to...
Yeah, you want to err on the side of too short. If you overdraw it, this is another good example. You can't go too short, but you can go too far. So err on the side of
that's exactly what
too short, and that's what he did. And this may not look like an easy shot, but
it's better than
this is that inside English shot that he likes so much. He just hit it with a smidge of inside.
go up and down.
Where's CJ Wiley? Touch of inside, come up to the first diamond. On this shot, you do go to the bottom rail and come back out because you can go too short, but you can't go too far. So err on the side of too far.
That's the shot right there.
Yep, except not quite as much inside.
But I think he's still fine to play in the side pocket or the corner. It's
Yeah.
just gonna
Here, I don't roll forward. Just accept that you're in a, don't do anything crazy. Just pocket the ball and take the shot on the 10.
What he's looking at right now. He's
Yeah.
trying to make it. You don't want.
You know why you don't go forward?
Yeah.
Not because you're not good enough to,
You might.
but because there's a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure, and you are going to be so cognizant that you may double hit the ball when you know that you're good enough to avoid it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Your brain's good at thinking of no more than 2 things at a time. Once you start adding 4 or 5 things, you got to simplify it. You got to find a way to simplify the game in high pressure situations.
It's just tie the matchup.
Yeah, just stay still.
He jumped up
He moved.
bad on
Yeah.
that one.
Well,
But he didn't leave anything,
we
I
all
think.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
And until we don't. It's a good way to put it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You do it until you don't.
Let's see if
This ball,
Yeah.
this ball is sketchy.
Did he call the?
I think he'll
did he
call the bank.
You gotta cut this ball.
Yeah, you got it.
If you bank this ball, you're mad at your money.
I think he called the bank. I'm not sure if he called the bank or the cut. You want to play the cut here?
He's got to cut this ball, right? No way he's banking this ball. Yeah, good shot, good decision, good shot, good execution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, one
that's
more
what I
game
was
for
trying to
Alec.
say, man. He wasn't the favorite, but he wasn't out of it. Yeah, you don't like this match. You don't like pool.
Yeah, I think Tommy here was talking about that 5 ball when he got straight on that 6 ball. He wanted to draw that cue ball a little bit more to get on the 7 ball, on the 6 ball, or shoot the same shot that he shot on the 7 ball, but with just more inside English to come 2 rails without hitting that 9
I
ball.
think the idea was right. I just think
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
easy to not, because you got to understand the difference between getting perfect on that ball with inside English and getting where he did was like, man, it was just a couple millimeters on the cue ball.
Yeah,
That's all it was.
If he caught it not from the left side, he would have a shot on the corner. if you cut the 9 ball.
Yeah.
From the left side. Now Alec here
Yeah.
with an opportunity to get close. Good
That
shot.
was a good shot. Got a
Yeah.
good roll, but he made a good shot. See, now I shoot this ball in the corner
Yeah.
and go to the rail and draw and get the good angle on the 3.
Exactly. You don't want to shoot it. I mean, you can shoot it in the side below.
Yeah, this is another one of those situations where that probably would have been my 4th option.
Yeah, he's gonna bank this and try to leave the cue ball.
Yeah, but if he just
Why would
what's
what's
the benefit? You don't want to do anything in any game that doesn't advance your position to win, and this negatively impacts his ability to win. So another cool thing to note there is that he drew that ball, and if you notice, the ball arced. It bent. It bent because of the low English. He drew the ball because the 10 ball from that angle, it might as well have been like a beach ball. It was very hard to miss. The only way to miss it is the way that he hit it, which shows, an advanced knowledge of how the rails work, and, it just kind of comes naturally after a while.
Yeah, Carl would say Evan made better decisions than Alec, which I agree with. In the last, if you've seen the last
In the last 5 or 6 games? Yeah, I agree.
Evan, got back in the game.
I like the shot that he played. He just didn't execute it well. I think it was the right shot,
Trying
and
to get behind
it's
the
hard
ball.
to execute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to execute, and it's especially hard to execute when you've been ahead all night, and now all of a sudden you're not.
Yeah.
So,
Looks like
what do you think here?
Here, I don't know, but this is what I know. I think Evan's gonna
Go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I
call it?
I would bank the 4 on our right side of the ball in the spot, and try to bump the 9 and try to hook him with the 6. I think that's the 6.
It's not bad if you go for this shot, and if you feel you can make it. Just
I
the
don't know.
5 balls just
Yeah,
put it in
that
the
was
back pocket.
That might have been the game winner there.
Well,
It's still not easy from the 7.
he's got to get to the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to drift out nice.
Well, you say that, but it's the 6 ball. It's the 6 to the 7 that's going to allow him to get from the 7 to the 8.
Yeah.
And this is one of the more delicate angles you can have in pool.
He's not going to hit the delegate.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Well, he has to. That's the problem. So do you see how he overcut it a little and went far? It's if you don't get good on the 6, the run out gets quite a bit harder. And, this is what happens.
Okay.
I like that shot. Stop the ball. Take the best of the worst of it. This is your right in line. This is another stop shot. Just keep your head still. Punish the guy.
Yeah, follow through straight.
So this is where I think to myself, okay, what have I been doing all night? I've been running out when the guy makes a mistake. What's the guy been doing when I do that? He's been making mistakes. So what am I doing to make him do that? Well, I'm punishing him. And you just got to get out from there. And it's so much harder said than done, or so much easier said than done.
He wants that to come somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, he's going for that bank.
They just want the backers. What?
100% he's banking this. Oh, no, he changed his mind.
You know what a good shot is here?
Bank this and 2 rails go behind the ankle.
Yeah, you hit it with inside English.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit this ball with inside English.
Or you could stun it
Overcut
forward.
it towards the 8.
Yeah, stun it forward. Go.
Yeah, 2 rails
Yeah.
under, before the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard shot. You gotta have the right angle. But I think he might.
I think he has the right angle.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He just didn't hit
He
it.
just didn't hit it harder.
But that's a good shot.
That'll get the money there. That might get the money.
It's not an easy kick here, but also not an easy out, even with ball in hand. Having that pocket blocked by the 9 ball. He just missed it. Oh, he moved the 9 ball.
Yeah, it just made it a little easier.
One of the hardest things to do when you're competing is win. And what I mean by that is people, it's kind of a famous saying among pool players, you have to learn how to win. And it sounds stupid, but boy, is it true. You have to learn to let the pressure help you. Now, Evan is, he's been gambling a lot. I don't know about Alec.
Yeah, just here, make sure you don't overdraw it. Okay. Yeah.
You know, one thing to point out is Evan is almost surely playing more pool than Alec. And if he's not playing more pool, he's almost surely gambling more. So it's a hell of a show. Like, I know it
Right on the rail.
I don't know about this. If he does make the ball and Alec does go on to lose, it's really not a knock on him. You know what I mean? Like, he got up, he showed some heart, he came way out here, he's never been here before. Evan's played 1,000,000 hours on the table, and it was real close. And it's not over yet.
Oh, he made it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
That's good. Right there. That's for the match. 21 to 18.
So I just think you got to give Alec a lot of props.
Hope you then and the viewers enjoyed the match.
Yeah, what'd you guys think? Interact with us.
Carl said it was a great match. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching, Carl. We know he has been watching
Thanks,
the whole
man.
match.
I appreciate it. I tried hard.
I'll throw this. All right, so thanks everyone for joining us, and sorry the school board doesn't reflect it. We just they didn't hit the button the last time, but obviously this one did go to Evan on after a very well fought match between the two of them. Definitely want to give a big shout out to both Dale Stanley and Mubarak for joining us today. I think they've actually made this one of my favorites to watch, to listen to, and I didn't have to talk as much, so that's always good.
Yeah, we're here to please.
That's right.
Thank you for having us here, Alan.
We had a
I appreciate
lot
it.
of definitely. We had a lot of viewers today, and for all of you that are watching, really, really appreciate it. And we've got another match coming tomorrow, so hopefully you'll join us back. In the meantime, if you don't mind, get a hold of that like button, the follow buttons, all the buttons you can find. It's a really, really a big help to us. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we will see you soon.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys.